What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday to you. It's wild card football time. Woo-hoo! Apparently, the game's delayed by 10 minutes. I have no idea why. All the kickoff times were 3:30, and then now we're here, and apparently we're kicking off at 3:40. I just checked Twitter and everything. Matt Steinman's got no clue why. We just chilling now. So apparently it's going to be like a 3:40 kickoff. Until then,
getting really wild for wild card weekend.
When it comes to the playoffs, the NFL just does whatever the hell they want.
That's true.
As long as it doesn't conflict with another game on TV, who gives a crap? That's pretty much their onus. But I don't know if it was field related or this was the plan all along, but I don't know. We be chilling now. All right, who we got? John, what's up, John? How you
John
doing?
saying, go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. That's always. Right. David.
David saying, go Packers.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So, I don't know if anyone was watching the Fox telecast, but the Packers certainly are the underdogs today. If gambling's your deal, okay. The week started at about 3.5-point underdogs for the Packers, which isn't bad at all, but it expanded as the week went on to 5.5. And also the panelists there for Fox, not a single one of them actually believed that the Packers are going to win this game. There were two guys that said Packers. I think it was Michael Strahan and Terry Bradshaw. And their reasoning was, because I'm behind Howie in the point standings, I need to go against what Howie's doing. So I got nice. Packers are underdogs today. That is the truth. What's up? Who else we got here? Kevin Kebbles.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. And Doler Hyde.
Hey, Packer people.
Hello, Doler Hyde. I do hope it's not too late into the evening for you, Doler Hyde. I mean, this shouldn't be like a 4:30 a.m. game for you or anything like that. So, there's Tom and Kevin Burkhardt. Yay. It's almost game time. I say almost because we don't know when we're going to kick off. Kevin Kebbles.
Not ready for the end of this show, so I suggest we keep winning. It seems like a good plan to me.
Right. That's how we extend it. Now, just to be transparent, basically our plan here is whenever the last game happens, we'll do a watch party for that last game. And then in the midweek point of the week, after the game, when the season is done, we will do one final live, and it can go as long as people want it to, but one final live to talk about the Packers, check in with each other, say goodbye, etc., before ultimately shutting the channel down. So just be aware that is our plan here as the playoffs evolve. Doler Hyde.
Today is a good day. This will not be your last watch party.
We will find out. Big Papa Penguin, what's up?
I look forward to this day every year, then also hate it. Playoffs are weird.
Right?
That's so true. Playoffs are, it's a lot of mixed emotions.
Yeah, it's very excited anticipation, right? Because on one hand, we're finally in football that matters. It also sucks because if you lose, it's just done. Just finito. So I understand where you're coming from totally.
Doler Hyde saying 21:33, so what, 9:30 at night?
I think that'd be 9:33. Yeah, you're 6 hours ahead.
12-hour people, not 24-hour time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Gary.
I really enjoyed hanging out with you all of this year. Hope you hang out again next week.
Absolutely, Gary.
Go Pack, go.
Absolutely. Yeah, and now keep in mind, too, I think it was Andy Herman talking about it. He was using logic and whatnot. But if the Packers move on, of course we know that they will be playing Detroit in round 2. If the Packers win, it's guaranteed to be Detroit. They are going to Detroit. But when that game could be is the big question mark. And Herman was deducing that his guess, based upon the scheduling of this weekend and when teams have gone, what the matchups are already known to be, that it probably would be the Saturday primetime game. So just be aware that is possible. And Herman, when he guesses logistics, is generally pretty spot on. He's a smart dude. Gavin Kebbles.
Is it possible to keep the videos up? I have some fond memories in them. Your choice, of course. Also, is it weird it does not feel like a playoff game? I guess those weird week 1 vibes are still on me.
Yeah, so I think I've gone back and forth on it. I think realistically the videos will stay up, that the channel will still be a thing, but I don't know totally what the options are on YouTube, to be totally transparent, about shutting down a channel. Never have done it before. Don't know many who have. So they'll stay up at least for a bit, Captain Kebbles, definitely. And then from there, I'm not quite positive how it looks. I can tell you that like most of my socials are going to become quiet because I need less time online, not more. David, what you got?
Where can we watch you for the draft?
Nowhere, unless you're spying on me, in which case, please don't. No, David, as we've talked about, when this season is done, that's it. We're shutting her down. So
hopefully we will get a chance to actually go to the draft.
Yeah.
So if you are
Oh,
there,
yeah.
then maybe you can watch us for the draft. Though please come and say hello, because otherwise
Yes.
it's a little creepy to just watch from far away. But yes,
Yeah.
hopefully we will actually be able to attend the draft, seen as it is in
But
Green Bay.
no more content. No more. Our voices are being silenced
By
on
us.
purpose by us.
Kevin Kell saying, I saw the Chargers game, or at least half of it, went to sleep, and then checked the score and said, makes sense when it was over.
It was like, I kind of thought that the Chargers would edge out the Texans, honestly. Like, that's the way I
Me
was
too.
leaning. Chargers have been playing really soundly, and the Texans have been so up and down. And it was one of those things, like, we were out to a family dinner last night and saw the score was 6-0, and it's like, yeah, all right, this feels like Texans-Chargers. And then we looked back a little while later, and it was 20-6, and then like 32-12. Like, Texans certainly took control. Joe Mixon took over. So, yeah,
Playoff fantasy has appreciated Joe Mixon taking
that's
over.
true.
My other playoff fantasy does not appreciate the Houston Texans winning. So
Yeah,
we're 1 for 1.
yeah. You know, I will say I'm very curious to see how this game starts. I know I talked in the preview party about the preview show about like, are the Packers going to come out and plod their way, do another 20 carries for Josh Jacobs and have one, etc. My real concern here is both of these teams want to be ground and pound teams. But when it comes to that, the Philadelphia Eagles are still the superior ground and pound team. Packers are very good at it. Eagles are literally the best at it. So if you devolve the game just into that versus that, then I don't think it works out to be an advantage for Green Bay. So that's what I'm really concerned about. I want to see Green Bay try to come out with some tempo and attack and get Philadelphia to have to play on their heels a little bit, not on their toes. I'm just not sure Matt LaFleur has that in him this year based upon the last month. Kevin Gevels.
My in-laws are big Harbaugh fans. They are also big Lions fans. So on principle, I think the Chargers suck.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. It is kind of cool. Like I don't care about college, right? And I do think towards the end of his 49ers run, like Harbaugh is a tremendous coach, but I do think towards the end of the 49ers run, like he has a particular flavor, and that flavor really kind of ground down in San Francisco to where he wasn't as beloved as maybe he should have been when he left. I got to tell you, it looks like that man learned how to have fun in LA. Like he looks more joyous about his job than I've really seen from him. And that's pretty damn cool to watch. Big Al, what's up, Big Al?
Go Pack, go! Time for this upset. Let's go!
Let's go. David.
So did ESPN get exclusive rights to JNC?
No,
I
no
wish
one did.
that
Independent.
Right? That would hopefully come with a huge paycheck. However, no.
No, realistically, the next path for us is, the memorabilia business is continuing to grow. And so there'll be some focus on that. But then also just me personally, I haven't dove into a lot about this on the channel. But I'm hopeful in the next 18 months or so to be going back to school because it's time for me to get back to helping people and doing that in a different way. And so eventually something's got to go. And like I said earlier, I got to spend less time online, not more. And so this was the thing to ultimately go. And so there's some things that we're sad about, but there are some things that we are looking forward to in the future as well.
Cam Kells, speaking of Herman, I rewatched his video talking about is Jacobs more than a 2022 guy or the 2023 guy? Think we know now. I do want a fresh young bell cow back as insurance and future legs.
Yeah, for sure. I think I just would say don't discount Marshawn Lloyd from that conversation, because a lot of the talk about running back room and all that stuff, Lloyd was supposed to be the counterpart to Jacobs. It just didn't go that way.
Just a broken little man.
The only thing that I would like to point out as a little difference there is I would not consider Marshawn Lloyd to have a future as a bell cow back. But as the B to Josh Jacobs' A, oh, hell yeah. Like, there's a lot of potential there, and it's just something we didn't see this year. I think if Lloyd can prove his health and regains his speed, which he absolutely should, then in the future we may see that rebalancing in the running back room a little bit. Gabbles.
Hey, man, going to school right now, too.
Oh.
Good for you, man. Happy to hear you are making your life closer to the way you want it to be. Rooting for you.
Thanks, man. That means a lot. Yeah, let's hear it for people going back to school.
Right?
All right, looks like we're finally getting ready for kickoff. Again, I have no idea why this is delayed. I don't think anyone does, but here we are. It's kickoff. Let's do it. Ball is up in the air. Green Bay going to start with the ball. That's what I wanted. That's what I was rooting for. So here comes the return. Keyshawn Nixon going to get it going early and tries to find a lane, and he really doesn't. Gets to about the 27, and then the ball pops out. Jesus, no. No way. Nixon got it to about the 27, 28-yard line. Then he's hit and the ball came popping out. But refs are trying to figure out who got the ball.
That's not a good sound.
And that's Philadelphia ball. Oh, yeah, that's totally a fumble, too. He's not down. Holy crap on a cracker. Unreal. Oh, yeah, and then Nixon has it. Nixon's got it. And then it was wrestled out from him at the bottom of the pile? Yeah, Kevin Kettles, well, that happened. It's about getting it out of the way early. See, also, I wanted a quick paced offense. Not for the Eagles.
Yeah.
This is literally as disastrous as a play that could possibly start the game. Dear sweet goodness. Okay. Well, a good time to catch up on comments. Gavin Kettles, what you got?
I'm a weirdo who thinks drafting a late round running back or wide receiver almost every year is smart. Same with the O-line if you're Green Bay.
The only one I disagree with is running back. Like wide receiver, O-line, totally in on that. Totally. Throw corner in there too. Running backs, you only have so many. Like corner, you could use 6 in a year. And you want one on your practice squad too as a developmental like Kalen King, right? Running backs, though, you only got 3 and maybe 1 on your practice squad. Years they've gone with 2. So I don't know. I don't think you can. So I don't think you can go that far. Amazing fumbles. Yep. AI, Big Al pointing out former Packer Oren Burks is the one to force the fumble.
It might be coming back. It might be coming back. There's a chance Keyshawn recovered it afterwards.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, he's like, it's clearly his there, but it's like, how long do they let it go on? Yeah, exactly. Commando, like he's laying there on his back with the ball, but are they going to say that he has clear possession or the Eagles fight? Like this is going to be a pure judgment call, in my opinion. Eagles ball.
Yay! Football!
I literally have nothing. Like, are you kidding? Unreal.
As Gary says, how the hell do you not hold on to the football on the first play?
Good question, Gary. Trying to do too much too soon.
I was so happy that we were actually returning something instead of just fair catching it.
Well, he got so few chances to return it this year. And
yes.
It looked, he was just trying to do too much and just forgot to hang on. All right. Jalen Hurts, modified pistol formation. And, of course, play number 1 is handing it off to Saquon, who makes a Packer miss, and he's got a first down and some more. That's a gain of about 15 for Saquon Barkley. Oh, man, the memorabilia business might go off after this. Like, done. Belly up. after this. I only sell Packers stuff, and people don't like to buy after a loss. Oh, yeah. Look at his thigh pads. He's got 2.6 on him. That's kind of sweet. All right. Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
look at that.
Eagles have the ball in the 12. They got the ball in the 12. Jalen Hurts going under center. They got 3 people in the backfield. And Hurts takes a snap. Hands it off to Barkley again. And there it is. TJ Slayton and Edgerrin Cooper. Yes, we are very happy that TJ Slayton is back this week. And of course, Cooper can ascend to a national star in this game if he makes a bunch of plays. Nicely done. All right, Kevel saying.
Nixon missed the first defensive play, but is back now.
Yeah, not shocking that they didn't trot him back out there immediately.
He needed a minute.
Yeah, and welcome back, TJ Slayton. Is
Yeah.
right. I'm glad he's out there to go against Saquon.
All right.
Now it looks like the D-line is Gary and Egbare, Wyatt and Clark. Hurts in shotgun takes the snap and he drops back. Packers trying to get pressure, but Hurts has all the time in the world. All of that.
The receiver is wide open.
Wow. And that's Jahan Dotson, acquired from the Commanders at the beginning of the year, the Eagles' number 3 wide receiver, and that was as easy as can be for the Eagles. Packers only rushed 4. The 5-man front of the Eagles had them handled completely. Hurts had all the time in the world and just needed to find someone to break free, which eventually Dotson did along the back of the end zone. Yeah, Evan Williams is the one in coverage. Touchdown Eagles. And now an extra point, and it's good. 7-0 Eagles. My
What a start.
goodness. Oh, man. Okay, so, realistically, you've got the Nixon fumble, and then that's one thing, right? The almost more depressing thing, the almost more concerning thing is how the Eagles still just got 25 yards on you like it was nothing. They did one run with Saquon, one pass where he had all day. And that's probably the most discouraging part. The Nixon fumble's one thing. Fumbles can be fluky. Defense doing that ain't fluky. And that's real concerning. Okay.
Captain Kevel saying, I see the refs are in playoff form in terms of letting the D-line get held. As long as they're consistent, I'll take it.
Look, the Eagles' offensive line is not the most penalized. Part of it is they absolutely get away with it on reputation because everyone league-wide reveres the Eagles as the number 1 offensive line. Everyone. And as we know, when you are revered as good on the offensive line, you get the benefit of the doubt, right? Frankly, let's be honest, David Bakhtiari used to get the benefit of the doubt a lot. And part of that is just reputation-based. And so, that's not going to be the last time we see that today. Green Bay, in order to get to Hurts, is going to have to send more than 4. They just are. You cannot send 4 at the Eagles' O-line and expect to get home, especially when one of those 4, realistically, because the two ends there, one was Rashawn Gary and the other was Kingsley Enagbare. And you're not getting home like that. You're just not. All right, let's catch up on some stuff here. Bam, Commander G-Man.
Just where we wanted them.
Yeah, pretty much. Stoller Hyde.
Absolutely awful.
Shikabi.
Hello, I'm late, but why wasn't that hit a penalty?
The one on Nixon? He didn't really lead with his head. He dipped himself to get the hit, but I didn't think it was egregiously head on head or anything like that.
Gary's saying so much for getting the ball first.
Yeah, that's a good way to waste that, right? Miserable goat.
A great pass rush. Hurts ordered DoorDash, waited on his food, and then made the pass. Yeah, that was good.
He had all day.
Kevin's saying, oh, their line is hella good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, universally known as the best in the league. And that's why. You're not sending 4. If you do, it's going to be like that damn near every time. But
yeah, I was saying that was on pass.
Yeah.
That was on pass pass
Yeah.
rush on that touchdown.
Yeah, you can't expect coverage to last like 7 seconds. So you can't expect the back end to last like 7 seconds, and that's exactly what they did. All right, kickoff up in the air, and Nixon gets it again. Nixon, don't fumble. Don't fumble this time. He's crossing from left side of the field to right side of the field. He is desperately trying to make something happen back there. All right, let's see what this is. Man, yeah, Keyshawn is desperately trying to get something going. All right, what do we got? Come on, get to the flag. He's taking his time. My goodness. Neat. Okay, back him up. Back him up. Holding on Green Bay. Okay.
Whoa.
Gary, what you got?
Not the fast start we were looking for, not the slow starting Eagles they have been all year. I sure hope we can move the ball on this defense.
Going to be a tall order, but I mean, there's reason to believe that the Packers can. Absolutely. And Ravens.
For me, the game just finished. Game's just starting, man.
A lot of game to go, but yeah, no, it's off to a bad start for the Packers. Yeah.
Not good.
No.
Not over.
Yeah. All right, Jordan Love in shotgun now. Packers I would think they're going to have to air it out. I think they're going to have to air it out. Eventually, anyway. Jordan Love dropping back. It's play action to Josh Jacobs. Love looking over the middle, throwing over the middle, and that's through. I think that went through Wicks's hands. Then it went in to a Philadelphia secondary's hands, who then dropped it. So, wah! Let's see it again. Oh yeah, that's Howard Wicks. That's an overthrow. Yep, overthrow to Wicks, and then through the hands of I think that was Gardner Johnson for Philly, who dropped the interception. So try again. 2nd and 10. Is this what watch parties are like for really crappy teams? Is it just like this every week? This is awful. All right, Jordan Love in shotgun. Jaden Reed motioning around. Handoff to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs gains like 1.5. So it's going to set up 3rd and long for Green Bay. Oh, I'm sure these are going to be happy. Yes. Scott, what's up?
Hi, John and Claudia.
Hi,
Scott. John, refs hate the Packers. It was a good season. Time for the offense season.
Well, I will say that this is no bias or anything aside, just factual. Allen, the referee here for the game, the head ref, does have a history when you look at the numbers of calling way more penalties on road teams than they do on home teams. Why that's a thing, I don't know, but it is a tendency that is there numerically. That's fact based. So,
all right, Jordan Love takes the snap, drops back, he's in trouble,
and Jordan Love's under pressure, but he gets rid of the sack and then slings it to no one. There's no one there. He just had to get rid of that, but he evaded the sack and then got rid of the ball. Oh boy, Scott.
Gonna be a long day.
Oh boy, it's feeling like it. Miserable goat.
We're in trouble. Yeah.
We're in trouble. Gary.
Every play has been negative.
Well, that one was incomplete, so it's neutral. That was neutral. Jesus. I honestly don't know.
I love it. It's so good.
All right, Dan Whelan, the Irishman, on for the punt.
Cooper DeJean's the returner.
Yeah.
Please fumble it.
He is their punt returner.
Please fumble it.
Ball is up in the air.
Please fumble it.
And Bo Melton is the gunner. Whoa! DeJean did not fair catch, and Bo Melton lights him up for it. Nice sound tackle by Bo Melton to bring down DeJean immediately. There we go. That's something. And her Eagles are going to start back in their own territory. John.
Why does Love always overthrow his wide receivers?
Well, I don't have the numbers to say it, but like it does feel like in the first half. And that was a thing last year too, even before the offense figured it out in the second half of the season. In the first half of the season, like we were saying all the time that like he comes out of games and he overthrows all the time. The Packers have done nothing in the last 2 months to try to get Jordan Love into an early rhythm like they did last year. No idea why. And if I had Matt LaFleur right there to ask him questions, it would be, why are we not attempting to get the quarterback in rhythm ever? Ever. It's completely disappeared since like week 8. And he had a few games there. Don't get me wrong. If you go back and look at the box scores, Jordan Love had it's when the Packers were winning, some ultra efficient games, very few incompletions, like high quarterback ratings, those types of games. But they were still run led, right? And then all of a sudden we hit this 2-game losing streak. The offense just slowed to a crawl, and yet nothing was done to help out the passing game. You gotta call for your players, and they're just not doing it right now because now they're too stubborn about running it, which is so different than we experienced for years. What do we got?
Kibbles, forgot Eagles are the number 1 D.
Yes, indeed they are. They are the number 1 defense in the NFL. They have the, I think you could say, like, if not the best secondary in the NFL, they do probably have the best corners in the NFL. With Mitchell, DeGene, and Slay. And Fangio has been using them in ways that Vic Fangio hasn't really done before. And it's been really neat to see, but it's really not good for Green Bay. So, all right, what else we got here? John again.
Love had 2 wide open receivers and throws it away. Time for a new career.
Oh, on that last one, he was running for his life. But, yeah. Bam, Gary Freese.
Let's get stopped and settle this game down.
Yep.
Big Al, I feel like Love just always throws the ball away too much. He should scramble to fight for the first down.
The scrambling has like disappeared for him. And that's one thing I don't really understand why. I've kind of guesstimated that it might be pairing two things, like one playing more conscientiously, more under control, as well as the knee injury earlier this year. But the scrambling, for all intents and purposes, has really kind of exited his game, and not quite sure on the full reasoning why. All right, in shotgun now, Jalen Hurts takes a snap, hands it off to Saquon. Saquon runs it up, gain of about
nice stop.
3 up the middle for Saquon. Quay Walker, Kingsley Enagbare, amongst others, in on the tackle. Jacoby is nervous.
I think he was talking about Jordan Love being nervous, and that's
Oh,
why
that
he
could be.
overthrows the ball. But, you know,
I mean,
also,
that made
I
more
would be
sense
nervous.
last year than this year.
I can't say I'm super confident in this game either. So, you know.
All right, Jalen Hurts in shotgun. He drops back, throws left side, and that is caught. Carrington Valentine there on the tackle right away, but A.J. Brown makes a falling catch off to the left-hand side. That should be a first down for the Eagles.
Big Papa Penguin, the facts disagree with you, John, with an
In
H.
what way?
So I'm assuming he's talking to the other John.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, could be. I don't know.
Because it's a John with an H, and we do have a John with an H in the...
Yeah.
In,
Yeah, that could be.
so.
All right, what do we got? Jacoby.
Packers should run the wing.
Go back to what they were doing week 2, week 3. Yeah. All right, here we go. Packers getting lined up. It is good to see Quay Walker back. I just hope he returns to the way he was playing like right before the injury, not the full season. 2nd and 9 now. Jalen Hurts in shotgun, but he's chatting with the ref. Long chat with the ref there. That was weird. All right, it's 2nd and 9. Hurts takes the snap and he drops back. And he throws left. And that's to Calcaterra, who makes the catch. That's going to be a gain of about 5 for the Eagles, setting up 3rd down. Calcaterra is an interesting player for the Eagles. He's kind of like wide receiver, tight end-ish. They like to put him in the slot more than most who play that hybrid kind of role. He's a very interesting player. And he doesn't get a world of targets, but generally pretty high efficiency when he does. All right, Jalen Hurts now in shotgun. Trips off to the right.
3rd and 5.
Barkley in motion going from left to right. Hurts now takes a snap, throws it right to Saquon. Eagles trying to set up basically a screen.
Go.
Javon Bullard making the stop. Atta boy, Bullard. And Bullard brings him down a yard behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down. Javon Bullard, that is why you are the slot. Making that play.
That
Nicely
was
done.
Great job not over pursuing and really wrapping him up in his legs.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, very good, Javon Bullard. 4th and 5 now for the Eagles as they're getting ready to punt with Braden Mann. Jaden Reed appears to be the returner back there for the Packers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
And Bullard has had his struggles in coverage, certainly. But one thing that he has done a nice job of this year. Ooh, okay, that bounces into the end zone. Whew. Had me nervous for a second. Packers going to take over after the touchback. That is one thing that full credit is due to Bullard, is he has struggled at times in coverage this year. There's no doubt about that. And I think part of the reasoning for that could be like, one, yeah, dude's young. Two, constantly flipping him between safety and slot this year. That there's no way that can be that beneficial to a rookie's brain, right? And so, in terms of coverage, it's had its rough moments. But one thing that he has done very, very well is that open field tackling. And that's been nice to see from a Packers slot, because that is one thing that has been lacking from Packers slots through the majority of the Joe Barry era. So it's nice that Hafley's got one. David.
Is it too early to bring in Clifford?
Stop it.
Yes.
Stop it. Also, Clifford can't be brought in. He's inactive for the game. So Clifford is, technically speaking, the emergency quarterback. Now, he was added to the active 53-man roster, okay? But he's an inactive today. He's a healthy scratch, and he's been designated as their emergency quarterback. Per the rules, the only way that Sean Clifford can enter the game, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, I'm not saying it should happen, I'm just clarifying rules. The only way he can enter the game is if the two other quarterbacks, Malik Willis and Jordan Love, are found to be injured and are ruled out. Other than that, Sean Clifford is inactive today. The other inactives, obviously Christian Watson, since he's still in the 53, he's inactive. Zane Anderson inactive again today with that concussion, which, as I said the other day, frankly, getting a little concerning. So, hopefully Zane is doing okay. And then Andre Dillard is inactive today, not at all surprising. But one thing that was a little surprising, Ben Sims out today in favor of Fitzpatrick. Kind of a curious move at tight end there for the Packers. Let's see. Gary.
You're so right, John. It seems like Matt LaFleur is calling our offense in a way that everything has to go right to win. Margin for error is so small.
Yeah, I read an excellent piece earlier about how it's good when you are the favorite, when you're projected to win a game. Then ground and pound works excellently because you shorten the game. Drives take longer, right? However, when you're the underdog, then it winds up being a negative, really. Or you know what I mean? It's you want to shorten the game. So I just don't love the way the whole scheme is being executed right now. Jordan Love in shotgun now for this 1st and 10. Come on. Hand off to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs tries push it up the middle, but he gains about 2. The other thing that I will say about Philadelphia, and again, I'd have to look up the exact numbers, but I do know for a fact, you can run outside on Philadelphia more easily than up the middle. Up the middle, they have tremendous linebacker play in Bond. They've got Carter and Davis, who are both so big of human beings. We're talking damn near Caleb Jones, former Packer kind of big. These are gigantic sumo wrestlers up there in the middle. Don't run at them. Go to the out. Like the numbers show it too. It's easier to run outside for the Eagles. That was the case in week 1.
Jenkins
it's the case
is
now.
Down on the field.
Looks like they're rotating his. Oh, that's his shoulder. They're trying to rotate that shoulder.
Oh yeah, you can't
see
even
it.
use it.
You see it. Oh no. I'm gonna guess from his wincing that it's a stinger. Or I would.
Unless it popped out.
Popped out, stinger, or maybe if it hit him in the perfect spot, it snapped his collarbone, but I think he'd be reacting a little differently. I'm just gonna guess stinger, but it can't be 1,000%, obviously. That's not good. So now I think with Andre Dillard out, the protocol is probably putting in Kadeem Telfort at left guard. That's kind of the way they've been operating. In which case, the Packers' offensive line just got a lot heavier. Kadeem Telfort's a big boy.
Read in motion. Jordan Love in shotgun.
Love takes a snap, throws over the middle. That is complete to Romeo Doubs. It's a gain of about 6.5. So it's going to set up third and about 1.5 yards as the Packers get lined up. That would be Love's first completion of the game. What do we got? John.
Packers offense needs to give the defense a rest. Let's go get a touchdown.
Amen, John.
Yes,
I'm in.
please. John Dorn, is that you? Straight up outing people?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm John Delray. David. Then we're in trouble. Yeah. Lots of game to go. 3rd and 2. And Love takes a snap, drops back, throws right, and he's got Tucker. Tuck Craft making the catch, getting the ball up to about the 38-yard line for the Packers. Good first down. Good first down there for the Packers. 8 minutes to go in the first. Miserable Goat.
If Love can't get in rhythm, we have absolutely no chance. Things aren't looking right because the Eagles are focused on our running game.
Yeah, I completely and utterly agree with you, Miserable Goat. Love has to get in rhythm. It's been the missing piece. If they can't do it, they will not win. 1000% agree with you. All right, Love in shotgun. Josh Jacobs next to him. Jaden Reed in motion. Love handing it off to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs pushing it outside, going left, gaining about 4 on the ground. We'll take that. Nice run up the left-hand side. Jacoby.
Wonder if the Packers ever tried to hire Vic.
I honestly don't know. I can't say I ever heard of it as part of the last rotation. From what I recall, though, because I think Vic was in Miami last year and then left after only a year. From what I recall, he was leaving Miami for Philadelphia. That is the only job Vic was going to. So I don't think they had the chance to.
Quick pitch off to Jacobs. Breaks a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Manages to get
3.
Yeah, 3.
That was a very, very hard-fought 3 as he had to shake off one defender entirely and then keep pushing. Oh, Travis Glover in the game. Is Glover who they got at left guard?
Kevin Kebbles is saying Wyatt is questionable with a leg injury.
So that probably means more Kobe Wooden, I would think, as their lighter, more pass rush D tackle next to Clark. But that's Glover at left guard? Well, hot damn. Travis Glover has supplanted Kadeem Telford as the depth lineman.
3rd and 3.
Interesting.
Jordan Love in shotgun.
Love takes the snap. Big pass rush move coming from the right side. Love's got to avoid it. And wow, did Zach Tom just get smoked. That is Smith Jr. coming up. I think that's Nolan Smith coming up with the sack on Love. Zach Tom got smoked. I want to see that replay again. That is so rare to see. Oh, yeah. Zach Tom got juked out of his socks. And then Smith just went and chased down Love as he was trying to get rid of it. Woof. Damn. Well, Elton Jenkins is out and Zach Tom is swinging and missing. That ain't good when that's your 2 best linemen. Dan Whelan, the Irishman, on with the punt. And that's a boomer. Going to the 18-yard line, but Gene has a chance to return it, and he does return it up to about the 30 before he is tackled by Chris Brooks. Brooks does it all. I mean, what a sack there by Nolan Smith. And what a move to blow past Tom. Holy shnikes. 5:19 to go in the first. Woo-wee!
With on the block.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And the thing, it's so weird to be critical of Zach Tom. He's so good. Zach Tom is usually so tremendous. I mean, he got all pro votes. He's given up very few sacks on the year, but on that play, my goodness. Yeah, he got smoked. So, all right. 7-0 Philly. They're going to take over with the ball at about the 30 as the Packers defense comes trotting out again, potentially minus Devontae Wyatt. We'll see. We'll see what happens now. Holy criminy. All right.
We're doing great.
That's a word for it. Yeah, that is a word. Let me see. I just want to pull up the box score. I don't have one handy here. Let me get to that. Yeah, thus far, Jordan Love 2 of 4 for 16 yards. Jalen Hurts 4 of 4 for 25 yards and a touchdown. On the running side of things, Josh Jacobs 4 for 11, with his long being 4. And then Saquon Barkley, 4 for 21 with his long being 16. So other than that, I mean, it's 3 for 5 for Saquon's other carries. That's at least positive. And then receiving, nothing hugely in that category for either team yet. All right, David.
Only down 1 score?
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Only down 7-0.
Yes.
Jacoby.
I really hope the Packers draft better O-line and D-line. They need to be better at the point of attack. Otherwise, in the playoffs, you don't stand a chance.
Well, offensive line-wise, I mean, Jacoby, they are, per like most of the composite rankings, they were a top 3 pass-blocking offensive line this year. And Jordan Love is, he's either number 1 or 2. I think he's number 1 in terms of least sacks taken this year. The offensive line, in terms of pass blocking, has done a ridiculously good job this year. D-line? Yeah, no, they could use some help on the D-line. They could use some better drafting on the D-line. There, I would agree. I do think the one thing to bear in mind is this is year 1 of the Hafley scheme. We know, generally speaking, just as a rule of thumb, you want to give front offices 2 years, really, to shift the personnel to embody what a coordinator may want. And I think one thing that the Packers have to get to is more guys like Brenton Cox, more guys that are leaner and quicker coming from the edge.
Jalen Hurts in shotgun, handing it off
to Saquon. Xavier McKinney lost Saquon there. Saquon breaks the tackle, and he runs it all the way up to the 48-yard line.
Down.
Quay Walker with a nice tackle from behind, but it looked as though Xavier McKinney overcommitted to Saquon. Another error by one of the Packers' best. Looked as though he kind of over-pursued a little bit there, and then Saquon was able to cut it back in towards the middle of the field. Yeah, and get his big gain. Hoo-wee!
Jacoby saying, how do they stand up against the top teams, though?
I mean, still, honestly, though, offensive line play, for the most part, good yet. Really, I mean that. If you go look it up, they do hold up against good teams better than most. That
is a fake handoff.
Jalen Hurts is
Gary
running.
Was almost
Hurts
there.
is running, and Hurts gains 15-16 on the ground.
Gary dang near had him there.
Yeah, but Hurts is one of the best at evading. It's why in week 1 the Packers basically only ran contain, and that's why Jalen Hurts with a big carry for the first down. Oh, Gary.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Gary should have had him down. When your best players don't play well, it's not a good way to win. Chris Hand.
Hey, go Pack go.
What's up, Chris? And Dollar Hine.
Do you think Goot regrets the Kenny extension?
That is a fascinating question. Give me just 1 second to answer that one. Jalen Hurts in shotgun, handing it off now to Saquon. Fooled the cameraman a little bit. Saquon's got the carry. Evan Williams bringing him down. Gain of only 3 on the ground, but Evan Williams, the very nice stand-up tackle on Saquon Barkley. Dollar Hyde, do I think Goot regrets the Kenny extension? I don't. I really don't. Kenny has certainly performed less than expectations this year. No denying that, right? I do think he didn't just forget how to play football. I do think he didn't just forget how to rush the passer. I think schematically...
2nd-7, Hurts in shotgun.
And Hurts, it's a quick screen out to Dallas Goedert, who makes the catch. Only a gain of a couple, though. So it's going to set up 3rd and about 3 now for the Eagles. I do think there has to be, and I can't tell you exactly what, but I think just Kenny Clark didn't forget how to play football. So there has to be some kind of tweak there to allow him to be more productive. So I would certainly be taking a look at that. I also think Kenny Clark is still one of the leaders on the team. He still is at a perfectly fine age to have multiple years locked up. So I guess like the roundabout answer is no, I don't think so. But they have got
All right, it
to
is
get
a
him back
handoff
to
to
form.
Barkley, who gets the first down just a little bit more.
Yep, breaks 1 tackle, gains about 7 on 3rd and 3, and that's actually Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh, sorry.
Their backup running back Gainwell, who's not known for breaking tackles, who still does there and gets the Eagles a first down. Okay, 2:15 to go in the first, and Eagles are lining up and hurry up. Okay. 6 first downs compared to the Packers 1. That's cool. Hurts takes the snap, hands it off again to Gainwell, but he's swarmed by Kenny Clark and Edgerrin Cooper, and then Evan Williams just finishing it off by laying on top. Gainwell gains 1, maybe 2 on the carry, setting up 2nd down. A-Fam, what's up, A-Fam?
That O-line is crushing us.
Yeah, and as the telecast is showing, they do it to everyone. Their offensive line is so good. Like, they lost Jason Kelsey and didn't miss a beat. They lost a Hall of Fame center and didn't even blink. Man. Like, the Packers, to put this into scale, like, the Packers are a very, very good offensive line. The Eagles are, like, nearing being a generational offensive line. Jalen Hurts under center now, 2nd and 8. Hurts dropping back, throwing left, and he's got AJ. No, that's Devonta Smith. I got corrected by that by an Eagles fan. If you're watching, I'm sorry. I got it wrong on the preview video. It's Devonta Smith. Yeah, nice out there. Carrington Valentine, the one in coverage. They're going to have to play tighter than that against these guys. All right, 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. I think that's Saquon next to him. They're now on the 13-yard line.
40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Hurts 6 of 6. Packers, woo! Something was blown there by the Eagles' offensive line. Absolutely blew something there. Or it was a screen that just let everyone through because the Packers nearly had Jalen Hurts dead to rights. But for Hurts' life, he saw it, got rid of the ball immediately.
I like to see that.
Yeah. More of that, please. I want to see that replay. Like, did the Packers...
Yeah, please stop showing me the offensive
I don't
coordinator's
think they
face.
loaded up a side. It was like the offensive line genuinely let him through. Like, they were blocking for a screen. All right, so Jalen Hurts in shotgun. 5 seconds to go on the play clock. He takes a snap, and he's looking over the middle. Looks right. Packers trying to get there. Rashawn Gary's chasing. Brenton Cox is chasing. And Hurts, they chase him out of bounds, and he's got to throw it away. That's going to make it 3rd and 10. There we go, pass rush. There we go. Got to do something. A-Fam.
Oh, I've been calling him Devontae too.
Man, it's in our blood. We had Devontae forever. When I see that name, it's Devontae. But no, he Devonta. So I was corrected on. Scott.
We can't afford to go down 14.
Yes,
it would be
indeed.
less than ideal.
And not against the Eagles. No. They are not a team you want to go down against. And the Packers are digging themselves a hole.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Come on, turnover. Xavier McKinney, get that pick. Although it looks like he's spying Saquon. He's spying Saquon.
Woo!
Oh, and again, the pass rush gets there. No sack, but Hurts has to get rid of that quick.
All right.
And that pressure came from up the middle. So that forces 4th and 10 now for the Eagles, who are going to have to try a field goal. And look at that front. 7 people on the line for the Packers. And I think it was Edgerrin Cooper who just broke right through and then went hunting for Jalen Hurts. Yes, indeed, it was Cooper. Yeah. Oh, I like that a lot. Cam Jurgens, the center for Philadelphia, had to choose which blitzer he was going to go to. Picked the wrong one as Edgerrin Cooper went through the line.
Now for a field goal.
Jake Elliott, 31-yard attempt. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Philadelphia still goes up double digits, but it's not as bad as it could be. As the cheesesteaks move up 10-0. 19 seconds to go in the first. All right.
Gabby, could that have been grounding? Well, it wasn't like to the line of scrimmage, so then no.
Well, I'd have to look at it again, Jagavi. I mean, he got rid of it as there was contact on him from a defensive lineman. So, no, they probably had some tight end or some running back in there, but I wasn't hyper looking for that.
WHS Pioneer saying, isn't hitting O lineman with a pass a penalty?
No, I don't think so. Hit the lineman in the back. Yeah, I don't think that's a penalty. Did they change that this year? I don't think so.
AFAM saying, phew, all right, Jordan needs to go all out. Cheesesteaks.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, do it up.
John saying, Packers need to score on this drive.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's still only the first quarter, but they got to cut into this deficit.
AFM also saying, if you're out of the pocket, all you have to do is make it past the line of scrimmage.
All right, Nixon's got it, and he's returning it, and he's up to the 25.
Please, for the love.
And he gets to 29. Does not lose the ball.
Held
That's
on to
all
the
that
ball.
really matters. He did not lose the ball.
We got Lee saying, let's get across the 50-yard line. I believe.
There we go. Realistic goals.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Baby steps
It's
for
time,
our
offense.
playoff team.
It's time, offense. Got to come to life. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Love's getting them all lined up. A modified pistol again for the Packers. Josh Jacobs behind him. Tucker Kraft in motion. Oh, Tucker Kraft doing his lead block fullback thing. Jacobs runs behind him. Jacobs tries to rugby his way forward. And eventually it all gains with about a 4-yard gain. Man, those rugby pushes from Jacobs or something. His legs just never stop churning. Gain of about 4 there for the Packers. And that's the end of the first. 10-0.
Ooh.
10-0. Well, Scott, what you got?
We need to pass more in the first half.
Let me see. I'm kind of curious that you say that. As of right now, let me update the box score. So as it stands right now, yeah, they've really only ran 9 plays. So Jordan Love is 2 of 4. Josh Jacobs has 5 carries. So, yeah, I would like to see that number increased for Love, but when you're talking about a itty-bitty sample size, only 9 plays for the Packers thus far. What they got to do is start getting first down somehow. But I'm all for airing it out. You know that. Let's get Love into some rhythm. Hey, Pam. Someone might need to tell Matt we're down 10. Yep, I know. I've said it before. They can hire me. Like I would give up going back to school and everything else if I could just be hired to just stand next to Matt and go, Matthew, Matthew, call this one.
Matthew Patrick.
Yeah, Scott.
It would get Love more involved.
And he needs to. They have to get him in rhythm. And the thing is too, remember what? 7 weeks ago when Dontavian Wicks was having all of his drop problems. One of the things that we all talked about in a watch party, I remember, was they just start off the game, target Wicks 2 times in the first 15 and make it intentional. Get the ball to Wicks. Get the ball in his hands for easy completions, just to cross off that threshold and just to get something started. It feels like the entire passing offense has been in need of that for a month. That they just need even some easy stuff, just to get some completions, move the ball a little. Doesn't have to be a 40-yard shot to actually get momentum for your passing game. And that is just so lacking right now for the Packers. And I've talked about it before. Like, that's my big criticism of LaFleur right now, is he seems to just not even want to go in that direction. And they have to in order to unlock the offense. They have to. I'm absolutely convinced of it. Pioneer.
Offensive linemen are the first to touch a forward pass. It's illegal touching. Linemen are considered ineligible to catch a pass unless they first report to the referee before the play begins.
Yeah, but I feel like if it hits them in the back while blocking, don't we see that all the time? Like, I'm going to plead ignorance on this, but I feel like we see that all the time, that it like empties into an offensive lineman's calf or something like that when there's pressure coming in. So, Pioneer, if you can get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I'm going to plead ignorance. I feel like we see this all the time.
2nd and 7. Jordan Love and shotgun. 2 running backs with him.
Jacobs moving. Love dropping back. Love.
Let
We're
her
taking our
rip.
shot.
Come on,
That's going
come on.
deep right to Wicks. And it's picked. That's picked. That went right into Darius Slay's breadbasket. Wow. They took their shot. They took their shot. Eagles were in man all the way. And yeah. Slay closed the gap. Goodness. Yeah, Slay looking like a wide receiver out there. Wow. Okay, let's check in here again. Rockadees, what's up, Rockadees?
Yo, John and Wifey, that was an aggressive defense play calling. This will work against Hurts. As for the offense, let's get Love in a rhythm. Eagles D will give up short passes. They won't give up long passes as they intercepted.
I was literally just talking about how they got to throw more. They got to get Love into a rhythm. That does not mean 40-yard shots.
For, I don't know, I think that was Saquon Barkley.
Okay, doesn't matter. Packers playing horrible. That's the truth. That is the truth. Lee. And yes, everyone's very positive, as I expected.
We're having a great time. We love football. Football is a great thing to watch.
All right, Jalen Hurts in shotgun from the 25. I think that's Devonta Smith in motion. Javon Bullard blitzing. They are going hyper aggressive.
It doesn't matter because
and Hurts
it's
scrambles
going
out.
to be a offsides, and I believe that was Javon Bullard.
Oh,
so it
sad
doesn't
day.
matter.
Sad day. Okay. This ain't looking good. That's the truth. Being delusional is a serious epidemic. Always. I think it's just part of being a fan. It's not an NFL.
Oh wait, just kidding.
It's on the Eagles. Hey.
Devonta Smith. Okay.
There we go.
So it must have been like because there was a Packer on the end that.
It was Bullard. That was Bullard.
Yeah. He got a start.
There we go. But hey, Eagles are backed up. 2nd and 12.
Yes.
All right. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. They got 3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left, 1 running back with Hurts in the backfield. Hurts takes a snap, drops back. Packers gonna push. Carl Brooks is chasing, and he throws it off to the right.
What?
Did it hit?
Why?
Did it bounce off the ground?
It hit the ground. That's baloney. Ugh.
Sad day. It really looked like Bullard.
That looks so good.
Show it again. Show more replays. Oh, what's up, Jeff? Show more replays.
Chomping on his gum, eating
Always.
or drinking something out of a metal-looking solo cup
Yep.
and coffee.
And he knows he was on camera because he's got to cover up the play call. All right. 3rd and 12. Now for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. And hands it off to Saquon. They're doing a true blue run, and Saquon comes nowhere close, gaining only about 7 on the ground. That means it's punting time. It's Mighty Morphin punting time for the Eagles. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's get caught up here. David.
John, have Claudia do the channel. She can hold down the fort while you're in school. David, you have too much confidence in me.
John.
I'm going to need a new TV before this game is over.
I don't want to break any more equipment this week, John, but I understand the sentiment.
Christ, Packers
Oh, that punt's not going to happen. They're calling it back. Flag.
If they just did not double pump shotgun themselves in the foot.
Yeah. Every single week. And, you know, Kebbles, I'm sure.
False start on the Eagles for a punt.
Hey,
Good
back
job.
it up. I have a lot more thoughts on that exact topic that I'm sure we will discuss in a closing live, be it now or 5 weeks from now. But yeah, I know. Pioneer.
I know it's a 10-0, but defense has been fighting to keep team in it. Offense and special teams, not really.
I do really, really like how, there we go, return for Reed. Reed's got it at the 24. He's bringing it back. And Reed gets it to the 30. He's trying to make something happen. He finds a lane up the right sideline, and Jaden Reed gets it to about the 45. Hey, Lee, we're only 5 yards away from your goal now, man. We're getting there. Packers going to take over at the 45.
That makes me so nervous.
I will say, Pioneer, I really, really like the adjustments that Hafley has made since that first drive, especially, where Hurts had all the time in the world. Hafley said that was embarrassing. We can't let that go on. We're going to stop playing contain. If Hurts is going to beat us, he can beat us with his legs, but we're not going to sit back. I really like what Hafley's calling now. What's up, Anthony?
Hi, John and Claudia. How are you both? Hope this isn't the last game and stream, but I'm excited for your new direction.
Thank you, Anthony. That means a lot. Thank you. Gary.
Defense is settling in now.
Indeed it is. Yes, indeed.
AFAM saying 15-yard swing there.
Yeah, if the Eagles want to keep doing that, we're good. We will take it.
Kevin Kebble's youngest team in the league is great for retooling year. I think they may have overestimated themselves a bit. Year 3 seems like the one they're hoping for right now.
Yeah, I think that's a very realistic thing. And, you know, when Love and I don't want to sidetrack too much here because it's part of a much, much larger conversation. But realistically, when Love first took over last year, what did we say? 2025. We know in 2023 and 2024, the Packers are carrying these dead contracts from Bakhtiari, from Rodgers, Devondre Campbell, the list goes on. All this dead money. There's still like $45 million in dead money this year. So a lot of us said 2025, a 3-year window, like to build upward for a great 2025. And this year, in so many ways, has felt like a sophomore slump, hasn't it? Like, that's the way I've been feeling for a while now. Even in the back half of the year, things just didn't click. You've got the wide receivers not doing the things that they did as well last year. You've got Love regressing in some ways. You've got LaFleur, like, growing stagnant. Like, it just felt like all the way around, it just felt slumpish. You know what I mean? There's still a limitless ceiling for this team. We've seen them do it before. But this year has been all about shooting themselves in the foot. It's been all about inconsistency, mental errors, penalties, drops. They're amongst the league leaders in drops. Jaden Reed does lead the league in drops, and he's probably best statistical wide receiver. And then you got the whole Wicks issue. So, like, there are absolutely things to fix, but they're absolutely self-inflicted things that can be fixed, at least in regard to the offensive side of the ball. So, what it is. But again, part of a much, much, much larger conversation, which we can have at the final live, be it now or 5 weeks from now. All right, Jordan Love taking the snap for first down, hands it off to Josh Jacobs, who's trying to find room anywhere. Another 4-yard carry for Josh Jacobs, this one up the left-hand side. Reed Blankenship amongst a bunch of people in there to bring down Jacobs. Kevels.
But this defense definitely seems ahead of schedule, pass rush aside.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, they, in terms of like DVOA, they've jumped from like 25th to 5th. That's an astronomical jump on the defensive side of the ball. So not perfect there yet, but certainly
Jaden Reed
satisfactory progress. Love now taking the snap, drops back, throws right, and he's got Jaden Reed. Reed cuts it upfield. That's enough for a first down. Lee, we might have just crossed the 50. We might have done it.
Did we?
Do we do it? Where's Jaden going? Why are you taking Jaden Reed off the field? Stop taking Jaden Reed off the field. Yeah, all right, we are.
Wait a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That's no way. You just got to catch. Woo-woo.
All right.
We're over the 50, folks.
Yeah, we did it. We're at the 45. Jordan Love in shotgun, handing it off to Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs going up the middle. And whipped down, but still a gain of about 5 for Josh Jacobs. 11:30 to go in the half.
Decent run. We're over the 50, folks.
Come on.
Decent run for more than just like 3 yards.
Come on.
Let's get cooking.
That was a long fourth quarter. Indeed it was. Yes. Pioneer.
Packers need a number 1 receiver.
Hey, Devontae Adams said he'd be willing to come back. Okay. Frankly, I'm weirdly down with it. I'm not normally down for like the vet comeback.
Multiple
thing,
sources. Multiple sources.
Stop that crap. That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare day.
For you long-term people, you know multiple sources.
That was the most famous I got, and it was like a month into this. All right, handing it off to Josh Jacobs, handing it up, and gain of 4 for Josh Jacobs, and that's going to set up 3rd and 1. Oh, John.
I'm not sold on Love. We know.
But I mean, there are things to fix, but the ceiling is so much higher than most quarterback ceilings. I've said it a million times already today. I want to see the coaching staff do him some favors, and I'm not convinced they are right now.
Yes.
That was a long first quarter. Amen. Let's see. I'll catch up here in a second. But Jordan Love in shotgun, 3rd and 1. Tucker Kraft in motion. Oh, it's going to be a Kraft sneak.
Oh, dear. Oh!
Did he get it? And it's second effort. Got it. Yeah! Oh, we're still going. Tucker Kraft.
Tumbling.
A tough mother, Tucker, getting all the way to the 28. That's fantastic. Tucker Kraft. Oh, my goodness. The Kraft mac and cheese shoved down their hole for a first down. What a second effort.
Oh, this ain't it.
And then Love going up and pushing.
That's fine. Keep going.
What a fantastic
play. To the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, like the ground holders of Like the sneak, the push, the shove, whatever
Fantastic.
you call it. That was gorgeous.
Love in shotgun now, taking the snap. Rasheed Walker's on an island. I don't know what that was. But he hits Jaden Reed for a quick completion. There we go.
It's all right,
There
we'll
we
take
go. 4-yard gain. Now, come on. Just keep it, keep the
Turn.
tempo up. Get up there.
Oh, that was
Keep
beautiful.
the tempo up. By the way, I think it was Kebbles who, in the Chicago game, or was it somebody else? I'm sorry if I'm crediting wrong, but pointed out that Ben Kurt has said that part of the reason the Packers always take the clock down is because LaFleur has these super long play calls. And then I saw a video of Tua. Tua talked about it this last week, saying that Mike McDaniel has these ungodly long play calls. And there might be something to that, y'all. Handing it off to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs does a whirly spin in the backfield, but he's brought down for a loss. I think that was Nakobe Dean on the tackle. Yes, it was, for the Eagles. And Josh Jacobs loses. Going to be curious to see where they mark
Yeah, that
this.
was ugly.
Jacobs
was
tried
ugly.
real hard to get something going, but there were just too many Eagles there. Yeah, it looked again like Zach Tom hit the wrong dude. Zach Tom moved up to the second level before hitting the first. Tom, weirdly off game for Zach Tom thus far. 8:15 to go in the half. Weird. David, they don't listen to us. Don't listen to us. I wish they did. All right, Jordan Love in shotgun now, takes a snap, steps up. 3rd and 12, he's running, and he breaks one tackle. That's going to be real close to a first down. That's going to be real close. Jordan Love actually scrambled. Woo!
He hurt you. He hurt you.
Was it enough? I don't know. I think they're going to
It's
say
enough
it's
for a
just
tuck
short.
shove. Come on now.
I mean, I think they're going to say
Fourth
it's
and
just
one.
short.
Come on.
Keep the offense on the field, Matt.
Do it. Please. I'm begging you.
Yeah. And I see in the closed captions, Brady's giving him credit for fighting for the 1 yard.
Come on.
Didn't
Come
slide.
on. Please.
Josh
Please,
Jacobs
please,
in
please,
shotgun,
please.
under 5 on the play clock. Kraft under center again. They're doing it again. Kraft pushing forward. They got it. They got the first down.
Day. That
They
is
got the first down.
beautiful.
Tuck, you
Tucker
monster.
Kraft.
My goodness. Tucker Kraft with another first down run.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Tough mother Tucker.
Phew. First down now. 6:51 to go in the half. Come on. Now let's get in rhythm.
Come on.
10 on the play clock. Love under center. Tucker Kraft in motion again. Poor dude. Love making adjustments. Dontavian Wicks moving.
2, 1.
Snap taken. And they fake a handoff to Jacobs. Then they chuck it to Romeo.
Oh.
Can't come up with it.
There's a flag.
It looked like
There's
the
a
Eagles.
flag.
It looked like the Eagles knew what was coming, didn't it? They were all over that. That didn't fool anybody.
What is the flag? What is the flag?
Looks like it's. Let's see. Oh, we are way behind on.
Yes, we are.
I'm sorry.
It's been a long offensive run, and we like it. An eligible player downfield.
Who did it? Oh, Glover. Yeah.
Yeah, you met him.
Yeah. So,
Gotta wait for them to come to you.
well, the reason why that happens is that was an RPO. It means run pass option. So, like Love, once he snaps the ball, based upon what the defense does to react, has the decision: do I hand it off or do I chuck it?
Yeah.
Well, Glover thought Love handed it off, right? Like that's why that happens.
Hand off to Jacobs. Breaks a
And-
couple tackles.
Feels like Jacobs is running
Gains
an
about
awful
5
lot.
or 6.
He feels like he's running an awful lot to gain 3-4 yards. I think that's Slay leaving the field.
Yes.
Oh, that's a huge loss for the Eagles defense if that's Darius Slay.
He is not moving his left arm
that could
at
be
all.
another stinger. All right. There's so many. I'm sorry, we're behind.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Kevels. Yep. All right, thank you. All right, come on. Love in shotgun.
2nd and 10. We can do this.
Jaden Reed in motion.
2.
Kicking back out. Love takes a snap. He's looking for somebody. Throws right. It's a screen, and that is Tom.
He had somebody gunning for him. That is another Eagles down, though.
Yeah, it's Nakobe Dean, the linebacker, and he's not moving his leg. Nope, we're good.
Good.
He's back up. So basically, like, Kraft was like the delayed route. But Zach Tom again. What, that's the third play that Tom has whiffed? It's just weird. It's bad. It's weird. Zach Tom is not having a good game for the Packers, and it's hurting the offense.
And Dean is being helped off the field.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a happy face.
Yep.
But his legs are still bending.
Yeah, he's doing the things.
Yeah.
He got up.
But
something's not.
I mean, when you've got a ligament tear, you can still bend. It would hurt like a monster, but like you can walk like that. Yeah, I don't know. But out goes Nakobe Dean. So Darius Slay and Nakobe Dean now out for the Philadelphia defense. And those are two big injuries for them. Dean Bond has had the best year for an off-ball linebacker, quite possibly in the league this year. He's an all-pro. Nakobe Dean has been his running mate, and Dean has had a fantastic year. So that's another big one.
All right, 3rd and 13. Not a great place to be, but we can see the end zone.
But empty set shotgun for Jordan Love. 2 off to the right, 3 to the left. Love taking the snap. And he's looking. Packers blocking. Tom comes through on his blocks there. Love gets out of pocket, slings it.
To nobody.
No. Out of the side of the end zone, Emmanuel Wilson. What the? Emmanuel Wilson, the attended receiver. It was empty set. Why is Emmanuel Wilson on the field? Like it's a 5 wide receiver set. Why is Emmanuel Wilson out there? What the? All right, Brandon McManus. On for the field goal. Come on, McManus. 20 and 21 this year. 38-yard attempt. Up. McManus missed. I don't know what fell behind me. Oh, Vince! Vince fell!
This is an omen.
That's not
It's an omen.
Vince! Oh, yeah, he's way back there.
Oh, no. No. Vince has abandoned us.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
No, he's stuck behind the piano cord. That's not good. That's not
It's a
good.
bad sign.
Vince. Vince just said I'm out!
The ghost of Vince has abandoned us.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Uh,
It's not good when Lombardi Time Brews has Vince Lombardi fall over and die. Oh, no. I'll try to recover Vince. It's going to take me a minute. Oh, what perfect symbolism. Okay, what do we got? Jagavi. Jordan should be do more targeting in the back of the shoulder. Yeah, it does work for him when they do it. And he's not calling it. Tom seeing ghosts at the moment. It certainly looks that way, doesn't it? Zach Tom, a rough goal. Miserable Goat. You sure that Tom isn't for Philly? I honestly don't know. We could look into it. Gavin Kevel, something tells me Tucker is going to be some work next year as a number 1 weapon. Oh, yeah. I think it was, who was it? Was it Silverstein? Had an article for the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel this week talking about how like Tucker Kraft has said, I want the ball more. Like, throw me the ball. And the Packers are basically saying, right, you're also our best blocking component that's not a lineman. So like, we like you there. And so, not that there's any animosity between the two. I don't want to sound it like that. It's just, Tucker's a receiver. He wants the ball. The Packers are going, yeah, but like you're good on the line. So stay on the line. Commando.
Sums up the season there. Shouldn't have worried about that, but fails.
I mean, Big Man is 21 of 22, and then he comes in and misses a 38-yarder. That kind of day. Jagavi, yeah. Kevin Kibbles.
Yeah, this is a bad half. See if you can stop them from getting any points. Come out of the half settled.
How many times have we seen this, right, Kebbles? We've been here every game this year, and this ain't the first time we've seen this play out. Vince can't take it anymore. No, he's down. He's down. What's going on today?
You know what, too?
They don't do well in the dark.
I worked this morning, and it was a day. Today it's just a day.
It's not a day for
and
Philly.
It's not I'm not in Philly.
Just saying.
It's a day for Wisconsin.
Ooh. Jacoby Dean being carted to the locker room for the Eagles.
Hopefully this day can turn around, but so far it's just been today.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
I know.
Bad juju.
Jalen Hurts in under center, takes it and fakes it off to Saquon, but the pass rush. Get him, Cottonwood. Get him. Jalen Hurts is running to the right and slides. Jalen Hurts doesn't throw it away. He slides into an offensive lineman and loses 4 yards. Ha! Take that, Jalen.
I would have laughed. I mean, I wouldn't have because that's really mean. I don't want people to get hurt, but I would have laughed if he slid into his own lineman and hurt his own lineman.
You're a bad person. That's Lane Johnson. That's like the best, top 3 offensive lineman in
Throw
football.
it away.
Yeah, that makes no
He
sense.
slid behind the line of scrimmage. Throw the ball away.
Hurts just openly gave himself a negative 3-yard run. Yeah.
You could avoid
All right.
knocking out your own lineman.
12 passing yards for the Green Bay Packers. Good Lord. 39 for the Eagles. This game is my nightmare. Jalen Hurts in pistol. Takes the snap, fakes it to Saquon. He's dropping back, but TJ Slayton, big old TJ Slayton's going for him. And Hurts throws it away.
There's the flag.
TJ Slayton ain't getting to Hurts. There's just no way to know what's happening.
I'm so out of breath. You can see his shoulders rising and falling.
Right. Oh, and that looks like it's on the Eagles.
Whatever you did, you can't do that.
Well, he didn't pull a Sanchez because he didn't fumble, but like he did slide into his own lineman and give himself up. Yeah.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Right on. That's a flag. Holding. Penalty is declined. Oh, interesting.
On the rugby play.
Penalty is declined is an interesting call. So rather than backing him up to 2nd and 23, they rather would have him play 3rd down here. 3rd and 13 now for the Eagles, 4:09.
Interesting.
All right.
This is tough. Mr. Consistent misses. We need the spirit of Vince Lombardi.
Vince is down, Bill. Vince fell over back there.
Ay.
Oh, Mick, we will. I don't want to get too doom and gloom. Yeah. Jalen Hurts running on 3rd and 13, but they bring him down. There we go. Nice stop.
It'll be a 4th and 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm. And so the Eagles with 3:55 to go in the half. Boy, having 3 points on the board would be nice.
Oh, and is that Slay coming back?
That is Slay coming back.
How nice.
Ain't
for
that
them.
cute. Darius Slay running back onto the sideline for Philly. Doesn't mean he's coming back in the game, but good. So, man, now on to punt for the Eagles. Yeah, we'll try, Mick. We will. And the punt is up. Yeah, shout out to the defense for keeping it at 10, by the way. I think Solar Miner said that.
Oh, okay, went out of bounds. Okay.
What?
He didn't catch it.
That's what I get for glancing at the comments.
Yeah. Reed did not catch it. Hit off someone and goes out of bounds.
You're absolutely right, Solar Miner. This could be way worse than 10-0. Defense is doing a hell of a job keeping it tight. I'll give them that for sure.
Kick was greasier than a Philly cheesesteak.
Maybe McManus had one too many, or maybe the plane didn't go well for him. Kevin Kebbles.
I'd like to ban Robert Saleh from Green Bay, given whenever he shows up, we tight AF JK maybe.
That's kind of a thing. Yeah, Robert Saleh is on the sideline today for Green Bay. I saw a tweet earlier that he was wearing jeans and a button-up. Not sure why that was part of the tweet, but it was verification that he was indeed on the sideline. Yeah, so there he was. So he's there today watching this.
Cam Kebbles, we have a half to go, but so far the new additions to the team their year have been the MVPs, coaches included.
Yeah, ever since Hafley made the adjustment, I really do believe Hafley just said, screw it, we're not going contain.
Yeah.
If they're going to beat us, it's going to be just because Hurts is running.
Absolutely.
And that
should be
good.
the call.
I like it. Other than that, yeah, Josh Jacobs is doing his best.
Mm-hmm.
He's not uber productive today, but he's
mean,
trying.
You're going against the Eagles line, like.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the thing. The Eagles offensive line. You're not going to get home against the Eagles offensive line? Fine. I get it, right? They're so good. The Eagles defensive line, though, has so much meat in the middle in the form of Bond playing off-ball linebacker, but then you've got Carter, you've got Davis. Like, they're so good in the middle. On the outside, though, they've got, like, Josh Sweat as one of their edge rushers who absolutely can be beat on the run. You can run on the outside against Philadelphia. All of these runs up the middle, it's just not schematically, logically the way you'd want to go about this. It is confusing. Luckily, the Kraft and cheese pushes have worked.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bam.
He's just there as a friend of the team today, not helping Matt this week. Robert
That'd be
Sala.
just weird if that's the case. Bill, let's go pack.
Woo-hoo.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cobbles.
Hafley made so many personnel changes this season. Happy to ride with the hot hand. I will take a team that goes down swinging and misses versus just afraid to swing.
1,000,000 quadrillion %, Captain Cobbles.
John saying ever since Salah tried to help the offense, it's actually worse.
I would have to go back. You might be right, John. I'd have to go back and look. Now they did have those weeks there. The passing offenses works, but they had those weeks there where in totality the run game was working better than ever, and like they were so hyper efficient on offense. Like it wasn't statistically incredible, but like they were incredibly efficient. Passing by distance. Look at that. It's almost like they should do that more and get to a rhythm. Oh, I see now. So it's Max Brown. Okay. All right. All right, Jordan Love in shotgun. 3:25 to go in the half. Eagles moving their defensive line. Looks like they're going to send pressure. And nope, they only rush 4. Love dropping back. Throws to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs
There's a flag.
pushes DeJean into the ground. And we got a flag. Where's the flag? Could you do me a favor, please, since you're not boxed in? Can you go get the grabber thingy? We got to save Vince. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't really leave. I'm boxed in. All you regulars know that. All right. I'm trying to see where we left off there. Bam! Captain Kebbles. Brady rightly calling out the offense, saying that Jacobs is the only guy coming out with the energy to be happy about. It's been like that for weeks. Like, I don't know if they're just trying to be so cool, but like it's stupid. Jordan Love in shotgun now and throws. He's complete. That's to Jaden Reed, who breaks 2 defenders, breaks a 3rd one, breaks a 4th one. Jaden Reed. There we go. Jaden Reed makes it all the way to the first down. That's a 20-yard gain for Jaden Reed, breaking at least 4 tackles on that completion. That's what I'm talking about, Jaden Reed. Keep getting the ball to your playmakers and do it in easy ways. Nice. That's Chris Brooks blocking downfield. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Look at that. Love it. Break 1, break 2, break 3, break 4. Whoo-wee. Jaden Reed, first down for Green Bay. 2:30 to go in the half. Packers now have the ball at the 38-yard line on their own side of the field. Hand off to Josh Jacobs. Nice. That one is a carry up the middle that actually works. Gain of 6, but we got a flag. Let's kill all the momentum. We're finally going faster. Oh my God, it's no holding on Green Bay. We finally start moving faster and then we do a penalty. Yeah, holding on Travis Glover for bear hugging another human's head.
Just giving him a hug.
1st and 20 again for Green Bay. And Glover's off the field. That's what you get for holding, Rook. You're now off the field. And we're coming down to the 2-minute warning, so of course we fake it and don't actually snap. Because why would we ever want to actually snap it when we're doing that second wind down thing? You have to do it once. I mean, seriously, if you go up there and do it every single time, why would a defense ever move? You gotta do it at least once. Oh, yeah. Maybe they're saving it for the Super Bowl. Kebbles!
If I may assume and make a narrative, the team is playing like a team?
Yeah.
Trying not to lose, i.e. a high seed team afraid of being upset versus a low seed team punching up.
I don't know if I'd put it quite that far, but I think it could be something to that, sure. Falling victim to their own high expectations, sure. Whereas last year, they truly had nothing to lose, right? I mean, they went on that great run to make the playoffs. Then all of a sudden they go to Dallas. No one is expecting them to win. No 7 seed has ever won in the history of the playoffs, given that 7 seeds have only been around for like 3 years. But no one had done it yet. right? They were going to Dallas, a much more veteran team, Packers' youngest team in football, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they played unbelievably loose, right? This team, this offense, when was the last time you saw this offense be loose? Last year? Simplify and speed it up. Because whether you're in year 2, year 3, year 4, I don't give a crap. They are still the youngest team in football. They are. They are the second youngest team in the last 45 years to make the playoffs. The only one younger was last year's Packers. So simplify, go out there, speed it up, and have fun. And this passing game seems like it has completely forgotten every single component of that recipe. Gabby.
Reed, Jacobs, and Crafts. Give them the ball.
Put the ball in your playmaker's hands.
AFAM saying Glover looks gassed.
Glover's a big man. He's a big man who's not used to playing. Yeah. I'm still kind of surprised they went with him over Kadeem Telfort. Like earlier in the year, I think it was Sean Ryan had that temporary injury. Telfort was in. It's just curious that Glover has seemingly supplanted Telfort as that backup. And keep in mind, too, when the year started, both Glover and Telfort were tackles. Jacob Monk was the backup interior guy. And now Monk is absolutely nowhere to be seen as they keep on swapping tackles in. All right, Scott.
Eagles are saying Love's going to beat us, not Jacobs.
Yeah. Yep, and so far, it's not working. Love now empty set. He's got quads off to the right-hand side, one receiver off to the left. Love takes a snap, throws right. That's complete to Tuck. And Tucker Kraft trying to find somewhere to go. Gains about 11 on 1st and 20. And apparently they counted him as out of bounds because the clock is stopped at 1:52. So it's going to be about 2nd and 9 now for the Packers.
Yeah, Jagavi, not completely, but also the wide receivers beat the coverage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there has been. Oh, there's Telford. Hey, look at that. There has been a lack of receivers getting open this year. No, but Love's accuracy can improve. It's a combo of all of it. Chris Brooks with the catch. There we go. Brooks fighting forward. Gain of about 4. There's some urgency. We're going no huddle. It looked like we were going no huddle. Are we? I'm not even fat anymore. I'm still going to have a heart attack. 3rd and 3. Jordan Love in shotgun. Trips off to the right. One receiver to the left. Running back with him in the backfield. And now we're making adjustments at the line. Okay, Love takes a snap. He drops back. Pressure coming from the right, but he completes it to Romeo Dobbs. It's a first down, and they are into Philadelphia territory up to the 49-yard line. Romeo Dobbs the completion. 1:05 to go in the half. Move it.
Do you want a timeout?
No. I mean, they still got all 3, but they don't need to burn them yet. Because you do have plenty of time for 50 yards of field with 3 timeouts. Jordan Love, pressure coming from the middle. Love's got to get rid of it. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. Stop the clock. It's incomplete. Good Lord. All right, come on. Come on. No, don't allow this to stall you. You shouldn't go full no huddle. Oh. Oh, okay. They're just replaying. I thought maybe Elton was back in. Yeah, stingers are scary business. Ask AJ Dillon.
Huh.
Potential for that to be a career ender for AJ Dillon. 45 seconds to go in the half. Love in shotgun. They're sitting on the 48. Takes the snap, drops back. Throws it picked. What the hell?
Straight to him.
And that's picked by Zach Bond, PFF's highest graded linebacker this year.
That was just straight to him.
Was he going for the over route?
I don't know.
And didn't see Bond? Because Bond was all by himself. So Love drops. Yeah. There's no way Love saw him. Yeah, I mean, he's intending it for Heath. Yowza. Picked. I mean, I guess I would surmise that Love just straight up didn't see him at all. At all. I don't get that one at all. It's got to be that he just didn't see him. Has to be. All right, hand off to Saquon, and Saquon gains 6. Damn, all forms of momentum are gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There goes Eagles timeout.
Doler Hyde, you ain't kidding. Downright chilly. We got piss ice cubes. Bam.
Cam Kettles, yeah, I got a lot of craps for saying this passing game feels like 2022. In terms of if one player is not carrying the team, nothing happens. Not tooting my horn, just seems it panned out that way.
Yeah, no, I can get with that. I think you're onto something. Yeah.
Chris saying maybe a few screenplays catch Eagles off guard since they need to be quick.
Yeah. I mean, with the screens, I don't have the numbers, but I just feel like the Eagles have hyper aggressive linebacker play, Vaughn included. They are very, very aggressive, and so I would be inclined to say that screens wouldn't work very well against the Eagles. You'd have to do more true play action than screens.
Nice.
Incomplete. Evan Williams with excellent coverage as Dallas Goedert is crying. But Evan Williams breaks it up. 3rd and 4 now for the Eagles.
Cam Kettles, Packers making questionable O-line choices in the playoffs. Tradition like no other. Andy Herman.
Yeah, Herman's spot on with that one. Yeah. All right, these are all about the pick, so I'm just going to skip those because we know what those say. Time for quarterback change. They're not going to do it. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Jalen Hurts taking the snap, dropping back. And throws to the right. And that's incomplete. So Packers are going to get the ball back with all 3 timeouts. So help me God, LaFleur. You better actually call an offensive scheme here. I know there's 22 seconds left, but you better not run that out. Oh, and the Eagles are going to go for it. Well, hot diggity dog. Really? 4th and 4 at the 40-yard line, 39 of the Green Bay side of the field. Hurts in shotgun. Did they get him to jump? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, it's on Philly.
Woo! I was going to say, how can you fall for your own dang game?
I was going to be so pissed. Like, you're the kings at going out there and doing nothing, and then you fall for it. Woo! All right, it's on Philly. 4th and 9. Yeah, sorry. I haven't gotten Vince yet. I'll get Vince at halftime.
Yeah,
Until then, it's just a weapon against the TV and our computer.
I'll deal with you shaking the desk over you breaking our grabber.
All right, here comes the punt from Philly. And it's up. And Jaden Reed, fair catches at the 11. I know there's 14 seconds. I know you've got 3. Run an offense. Don't let these 14 seconds go to waste, please. Try something. Did I break it?
You did.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, look it.
Oh, our 4-year-old's going to be so upset with me. It's not doing the grab anymore. I broke it. For a penalty that wasn't even on Green Bay.
No.
Hey!
Oh, honey.
Yeah, well, you know what it is. Oh! Why are we even playing?
Well, you can use this as a stick again because it's broken.
Why are we even... Oh, now it's broke. Yeah, You're down 10-0. You have 3 timeouts.
You don't get the ball to start the
something.
second half.
I hate that so much. God damn it. Could you at least act like a team that's down 10-0? Could you at least try to put points on the board? No. Instead, let's just be comfy down by double digits and go into the locker room. Oh, I hate that so much. God, grow a pair.
Football is fun.
It's stupid. All right. Bill, they're not going to Malik. And the end of the Bears game is a really good example as to why. Did you see how capped the offense became? Like, Malik can't run the full thing. He's limited arm-wise. So I know, like, when Malik came in, there was more energy. I understand the arguments. But even like this, like, they still have their full offensive acumen, whether or not LaFleur wants to use it or not. So they're just not going to do it. They're not. All right, Jagavi.
Now outscore them by 11 in the second half.
That's all they got to do, right? That is all they got to do.
Yeah.
Long way to go. Long way to go. Hey, fam.
Got the garbage claw out for Jordan in our offense.
Man, it's a garbage claw now, and I don't know if I can retrieve Vince anymore.
Nope.
Because I actually needed the grab component to get Vince back there. That's still not a good omen.
To break it.
Whatever internal component there is to this, it is no longer connected in any way. Shit, I got a new grabber. Oliver's gonna be so upset with us.
Yes.
All right.
Not with us, with you.
I'm telling him you did it. Miserable goat.
You do know that Matt LaFleur coaches like AJ Hawk drives with feet on the gas and the brakes.
I understand what you're saying about the coaching thing. Is that a ref? Like, did Hawk say something like that on the McAfee show? I'm missing the Hawk part of that, but I believe you. Rocket knees.
We're gonna be fine, John. We held this offense to only 10 points. Those 7 came off an early turnover.
I'm happy defensively. I really, really like the adjustments that Hafley made following that first drive where they tried to do contain and then Hurts had all the time in the world. I very much appreciate what Jeff Hafley has done since that first drive. Offensively, though, no, it's just more of the same crap. I swear to God, they just refuse to learn from their own mistakes. Hey, fam.
Better hope you don't throw your back out.
I know it, man. Carry all the pressure on my weight every day. Oh, crap.
Ah, nay.
It broke.
You
broke.
done did it.
It broke. Rocket knees. Go back, go.
Go
back, go.
I mean,
Anthony. Second half adjustments really need to be done. Yes, they do. And everyone knows what mine would be. But they really have to be. Yes, they do. They got to play like a team from behind.
Jagavi, I love the hold on the touchdown throw on the replay.
Hey, they're showing it right now. Oh, Lane Johnson right there. Yeah, I see it against Kingsley. Yep. I see what you're talking about now, Jagavi. I get it.
Solar Miner turned the game off, watching a friendly affair, just going to check in from time to time. I don't blame you, man.
We will be here till the conclusion. Yeah, I do understand Solar Miner. Rockinese.
For sure, but are you surprised about the offense? No. I was hoping the magnitude of this playoff game will somehow wake this offense up.
And maybe maybe that's part of my disappointment, is the fact that I'm not surprised. That they're just doing more of the same, that they have refused to look at the last 2 weeks and say, like, we need to do this differently. Like, maybe that's part of what is so frustrating, is the fact that they just refuse to change when it's so clear that something's got to be done. Yeah. The 2 most successful drives we've seen from the offense in that first half were drives where they executed a bunch of quick passes. a bunch of short ones. Think of the Jaden Reed thing that he turned into a 20-yard play, or the Romeo Dobbs quick out for 4, or the Jaden Reed completion for 3. Like, just get the ball moving in some kind of manner that is quicker than plotting Josh Jacobs for 3 yards at a shot. And it has the ability to go to more, right? And you force the Eagles to back up. But they just refuse to do it. Raganese.
Then you this on.
Oh, then
coaching.
Are you saying for me this is on coaching? So I would lay the majority of the blame for this thus far. Offensively, let's just talk offense. Again, I like what the defense has done. Offensively thus far, yes, I would lay most of the blame offensively on how they approached this game. That doesn't mean that the players have executed well. So, like, I guess I would frame it this way. The players are not executing the plan well. The plan was not good, or was not what it should have been for the circumstances here. So the first fault goes to coaching, but let's not exonerate the players here either and pretend that they're doing the best they can with a boneheaded scheme. Like, it's parts of all. But foundationally speaking, I don't like the way they approach this game offensively. And the players are just playing it like crap. So, let's see. Big Al.
Gotta turn it around. Our defense is doing good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the defense is uber promising. Yeah, uber promising. John?
Need a pick 6 right after the half.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes. I'm signed up for it, man.
If I'm saying OMG, Jordan is all over the place.
Yeah, no kidding. But Jacoby.
Onside kick to start, score, and then another onside kick to score. Oops, I was dreaming.
You know, the one thing about onside kicks is with the rule change this year, like now you have to declare that you're doing an onside kick. It has taken away from so much of the potential, like, oh, we're going to open up the half with a surprise one. You know what I mean? Like, that's all gone. Because now you've got to say you're doing an onside kick, and the chances of you recovering when the other team knows it's coming are so much smaller. So I'd love it, but let's go with John's plan of a pick 6. McKnight.
How well did Musgrave do in the first half?
See him.
He could be part of a halftime adjustment.
I didn't even really see Musgrave in the first half. He might have been out there for a few plays, but certainly didn't get the ball. But he could be if they use him like they did last year and not trying to, yak his way into stuff. Musgrave's not a yak receiver. And I don't want them to use him like that, like they have basically all freaking year. Pac Fan Iowa summing up the offense in the first half.
Yuck.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Steve, what's up, Steve?
Matt LaFleur is too stubborn. Not a good quality for a coach.
Here, I do have to agree with you. The only time this year that we've really seen LaFleur take his thing and completely turn it on its head was when Jordan Love was out and they had to completely redesign the offense for Malik Willis. And then there were conversations about, like, I think it was FanDuel put out a graphic saying best coach in the NFL and all this kind of stuff. But it's like when he has his guys, when he has the full personnel, then he says, this is the way we do this. And doesn't adapt it to what we're seeing. And that, agreed, that stubbornness is a very, very frustrating trait. Coach is heading out. Players still in the locker room. All right, have to. Understand, they are still in this. They played like crap. Absolutely. The offense, absolutely. But down 10 at the half is not at all insurmountable, even if it looks like it right now. But down 10 at the half, time to make some adjustments. Let's go out for half 2. All right, yeah, Vince is still down back there, isn't he? Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't reached back there yet. Bam, AFAM.
We run too much orbit.
Yeah, I think you can make the argument that there's just too much line of scrimmage stuff in general. Like even the end arounds to Reed, which we haven't seen yet today, but like against Chicago, one of them was the most predictable play in the history of the world. You know, and where they do them on the field is a bit curious as well. Scott.
First half offense hurt to watch. Wasn't pretty.
Ms. Burgo.
If only Matt LaFleur knew how to adjust after halftime, but we know he can't. Pressure always gets to him.
But the thing is, like, he does. Like, at times, he does. It's not every time. But, like, we've seen it, right? Because think of how many games this year the Packers have been down at the half, and then they come storming back to make it a game by the end. If anything, I would say it's the opening script, the first quarter play calling, that is a much larger problem than we see in the second half when the team actually loosens up a little bit, gains some urgency, and starts slinging. Because we've seen that again and again and again this year, right? So I think my druthers are more so with the first half than when they're improvising more in the second. Andrew.
Hey, we ain't out.
No, we are not.
That's right.
Down 10. This game could be way worse than 10-0. The defense has done a great job tightening up against Hurts. They're still very much in this game, as frustrating as this has been.
AFAM saying that's because we were playing third-string quarterbacks.
Oh, in terms of the storming back games? Is that what you mean? I mean, like, that doesn't hurt when the other offense doesn't put up points, right? But the offense in those second halves, think of those examples. Minnesota around time number 1, Detroit. Like, not every time were they going against third-string QBs, nor were they always going against prevent defenses either. So, no. So, I mean, not every time. Gary.
To me, it seems simple. Get the ball into the hands of the playmakers. Kraft, Reed, and other things will open up. That way, Love doesn't have to make decisions. He's just not seeing the field.
Yeah, that I can agree with. Yeah, I do think they need to simplify. But go to the Coach Boone thing from Remember the Titans. It's just like Novocaine. 7 plays, just give it time, always works. Amen.
But I hope we make a game of this. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Caden.
Just wanted to pop in here and say hi.
What's up,
Along with
Caden?
saying that Jeff Hafley needs to get extended immediately for how the defense is playing in the first
There you
half,
go.
and I still believe in 10.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Except, Caden, I don't think you realize what you just done.
No. He's fine. We didn't say build a statue for Hafley.
Okay.
We said give him an extension. That's okay.
All right.
Once we veer into build a statue
Pebbles,
territory,
I
it gets real bad.
wouldn't mind
Gets real bad. But thanks for hopping in here, Caden. Hey, back your way, Caden. I'll be making a couple appearances at training camp next year, depending on school schedule and whatnot. So, and we'll see each other at signings. But I will see you soon, my friend. John.
Should LaFleur give up play calling? Not be the first time you've called for that.
I called for it at the midpoint of last year. No. Right now, no. Because I don't think there's anyone else on the staff that would deviate from what they're doing. You know what I mean? Give it to Vrabel, give it to Stenovich. I just don't see anyone there that's like going to veer off of what they're doing anyway. So no, I think what they need to do is adjust. I think they need to change the core foundation. What they think they have found in the second half of this year was not the best way to utilize this offense.
All right.
And that needs
for
to
the
change.
return.
But realistically, that's a next year change.
Taken down at the 25.
All right, here we go. All right. Got time to catch up with a couple more here. Hey, Pam.
Sorry, I'm still thrown off by Spencer Rattler's jump pass.
They didn't go against Rattler every time, but that was a fun game. Peter.
Hi, John and Claudia. Jordan Love looks so rusty. His elbow is still aching for sure.
Could be. What's up, Peter? Bonjour. Yeah, it's probably, like 1 a.m. for you now, Peter? Thanks for joining us. All right, Jalen Hurts in their modified pistol. They got Smith in motion. Handoff to Saquon Barkley, who runs up the middle, and he's brought down by LVN, amongst others.
There we go.
Gain of about 4 on the ground for Saquon. Bill.
Packers will probably play Jordan Love, so we got to have faith in him.
Yep.
They will definitely play Jordan Love.
Yep.
John, bring Aaron Rodgers in for play calling.
No, I can't go with that, John. Look at the Jets season. I can't get with that.
No.
Rodgers So, I mean, there are some really interesting timeline observations there, but
2nd and
Rodgers,
6
per what he
Hurts
did with the
under
Jets this
center.
year and everything, he likes what he did in
Handoff
his
to
prime.
Barkley again,
And
and
sometimes
he
it works,
gets the
sometimes it
first
doesn't.
down. An additional 2 yards or so.
All right, 14:05 to go in the third quarters. We're getting going here. Saquon, another run up the middle. Nothing. Let's get moving. All right, Jalen Hurts getting him up to the line. He's under center. He's got 2 eligibles off to the left, 2 to the right. Now, motion. And it's another handoff to Saquon, who spins in the backfield, but ultimately a nice stop by the Green Bay Packers.
Loss of yards.
Packers had a bunch of dudes in the backfield there, so it's a loss of 2 for Saquon, including Carrington Valentine in the backfield. Man, what a signing for Philly Saquon's turned out to be. My goodness. And some things just make sense, right? Like when Derrick Henry went to Baltimore, it was like, oh, he's finally on a running team with a great O-line. Look at him go. And then he'd have
2nd and 12.
same thing with
Empty
Saquon,
set
man.
for
Whew.
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts dropping
Dropping
back.
back.
And he's got time. Packers aren't
Edge
breaking
and
free.
Cooper is-
Rashawn coming after him. Yes, there we go. A sack. Hurts had all the time, but finally the Packers break through and bring down Jalen Hurts. Rashawn Gary, Pro Bowler Rashawn Gary, somehow, with the sack. Nicely done by the Green Bay Packer pass rush. They at least didn't give up. Took a
Yes.
while, but they got there. Hoo-wee. Yeah, there you go, Gary. Nice clean tackle. Nice. 3rd and 19 now for the Eagles.
Woo! Come on. Let's go, defense. Make a stop here.
And 3rd and 19, so they do a handoff.
There we
Look
go.
at the people in the backfield. Kobe Wooden there to meet Saquon as soon as he got the handoff, and then Carl Brooks finishes off with the tackle. His defense came to play. 4th down now for the Eagles. They're going to be booting this thing from pretty far back. Woo-wee! This defense is real, and it's spectacular. 11:55 in the third now. Come on, man, with the punt now. Offense, let's do it.
Right, this is the momentum.
Let's do it. Punt. Whoa, that is a boomer. We're not talking old people. That goes to Reed at about the 13. Reed trying to make something happen on the return. Gets it up to about the 16-yard line for Jaden Reed. Woo-wee. Peter, what you got?
Jenkins' injury is a turning point. Thankfully, Goody drafted Jordan Morgan, instead of Cooper DeJean.
Man, yeah.
can't
I mean, it
really
would be nice to
fault
have
injury.
it would be nice to have DeJean, but I still got hope for for Morgan.
I mean, he has unseen potential. Dude's been hurt.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we
it's
don't
really
know
unfortunate.
how he's going to be. Same with Marshawn Lloyd.
But
Can't really fault a guy for getting hurt.
there is also no denying that having DeJean in the defense would be.
100%.
Yeah.
But if Jordan Morgan comes out of injury and turns out to be like a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
you're gonna be crying now? Like, no, you
No.
don't know what you got yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gary Freeze, this defense is special.
Yep.
Andrew,
getting
not done.
Mr. Goat.
John, please whisper Gary's name when mentioning football.
Hey, I whispered somehow. it was there, Mr. McGoat. Shagabi.
13 play drive and a touchdown. Drain the clock.
Oh, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yes, please.
But still 10-0 Philly. Yeah,
Yes,
his defense is
please.
good. My goodness. All righty. Feels like this game comes to a screeching halt at times.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've had times where it's a bunch of play, and then it's times where it's like, oh my God. So many ads.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks so trippy.
Mm-hmm.
The Crad Walk Hummer GMC.
I didn't realize Hummer and GMC were related.
I just want a car that can fully turn its tires to the side so you can parallel park just on a straight.
That's what they can, like.
It didn't look like it was going that far.
I don't know, man.
All right. Either way, we're not buying one.
Nope. Claudia's still trying to convince herself about Jordan Morgan.
Hey, Morgan could have a very bright
Unseen
future.
potential.
He could. And he had a good training camp, like he was challenging Sean Ryan.
See?
So
There we go. Ha ha ha. Optimism, Peter.
It's been a long season,
It's
y'all.
been a long season. It's
It's
been
been
a
a
long
long season.
day.
Hopefully it
Just-
goes 4 weeks or more. But
Just,
yeah, 4 more weeks.
oh man.
Yeah, bring back the 2023 defense for the Eagles. That's the one we need. Not the league's best defense like they got this year. We want to go against the crappy one from last year.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. That's really gross.
Yeah.
I just saw the inside of that
Yeah.
Heinz cup. That's really disgusting.
All right, let's go. I think that's Vic,
It is.
their defensive
That's
coordinator.
really gross.
All right, 11:33 to go in the third. Jordan Love. Goodness, Peter, you did that. Jordan Love under center. Love takes a snap. It's a pitch to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs finds himself some room at least.
There we go.
Gain of 8 yards on the first down carry.
There we go.
Come on. Now don't fall into stagnancy. Get more. David, how do they replace Watson next season? They got a lot of options to do so. I do think they draft a wide receiver this year. I also would not be shocked, given their cap situation, to see them pursue some kind of like number one wide receiver. I really wouldn't
Second
be
and
anymore.
3, Jordan Love under center.
I think the Watson injury
Jacobs in the
changed that.
backfield. That was Wicks with some motion. Is another out to Jacobs, who scrambles for a yard,
Yeah.
giving us 3rd and short.
Come on. Tempo.
Let's get moving.
But yeah, anyway, so David, like I do think, like, if you would have asked me pre-Watson injury, would they pursue some big free agent wide receiver, etc.? And I would say
3rd
no.
and 2.
Now
Come on.
it is possible. It's really possible.
Come on.
All right, Love in shotgun. Josh Jacobs next to him. He's got 3 receivers off to the right. I like that. The Eagles have struggled against trips at times this year.
Adjustments.
Under 4 on the play clock. Love in shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. 3rd and 2. Throws it over the
There
middle
we
to
go.
Josh Jacobs. Yes.
Yes, first
Yes.
down and then some. That
Love
was
to see it.
gorgeous.
Yes, Josh Jacobs just running a simple angle route out of the backfield. Makes the catch. Gets himself a first down. Yes. Use Josh Jacobs as a receiver. I like it so much. Oh, and so because the linebacker slipped. Oh, yeah. We'll take it. Absolutely, David. It's what I'm here for. Peter.
I know what you're feeling, Claudia.
Oh,
I wasted
no.
years trying to convince myself about Kevin
Oh.
King's potential.
Hopefully this isn't the same thing, Peter. All right, Jordan Love dropping back because they're moving quicker. Tucker Kraft with the catch. Gain of 4. Now, come on. Keep it. Please.
Come on. 2nd down, baby.
9:15 to go in the third. 11-17, 85 now for Jordan Love. I'm all mixed up on the names now. 4 catches for 23 yards for Tucker Kraft.
2nd and 6. Let's go.
13 on the play clock. I like it. Yes, they snapped to a 10 on the play clock. Emmanuel Wilson taking the carry up the middle. Still don't like those up the middle runs, though. And that's going to make it 3rd and 4. Reed Blankenship, the one with the tackle. 8:45 to go in the third.
Let's do it. Pillsbury.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, let's move. Come on.
Jordan Love in shotgun. Yeah, there we go. Takes a snap. Oh, Eagles get big pressure up the middle. Love's got to sling it deep. Wicks! What? Don Wicks! Yes! Now get moving.
Go. Let's go.
Dontavian Wicks with a deep shot. Man, oh man, did that pressure come for Love. But he stood in amongst the pressure and delivered that to Wicks.
And it was.
Oh, and what a pass rush pickup from Josh Jacobs. I don't
And
want to say
Wick says,
blitz,
I'm
but
not letting somebody get under me again.
yes.
That-
What a rush
Woo!
pickup for Josh Jacobs. Wow.
Woo.
What a block for that running back. My goodness.
All right, let's
Jordan
go.
Love in shotgun. Come on. Come on. Tucker Craft in motion from left to right. Now he's doubling back. It's a whirling run to Josh Jacobs.
Break
Jacobs
some
breaks one.
contact.
Gain of 6 for Josh Jacobs up the middle. All those whirling runs.
Go, let's go. Let's go.
Boy, I swear, this is like the 8th time they've shown this.
Okay, I'm sorry. Who is this?
Isn't it Kendrick Lamar doing it this
Oh,
year?
okay. I don't know who these people are.
2nd and 3.
I don't listen to music.
Yeah.
At least not this music.
Yeah. 7:05 to go in the 3rd.
Okay, okay. All right, let's go.
Come on. 2nd and 3.
Wicks in motion.
Love in shotgun. Love takes a snap.
Come out, come out.
Love rolls left. He's searching. He's going
Come on.
deep. Incomplete.
Oh.
Oh, tried to get it to Dobbs all the way in the end zone. I don't mind that play call on 2nd and
Dobbs,
3. No,
get
no,
up.
no.
Get up.
You're even wearing the Guardian cap, man. I hope you're good. Oh, I hope you're good.
Come on.
So not only did we maybe just lose Dobbs, we got holding on the offense. And that's Kadeem Telfort. Oh, no.
He's not even turning around.
Yeah, they're holding his head still. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know this was in regards to a different throw, but hi, Ray. Just wanted to say hi. Oh, that sucks in so many ways.
Okay.
I don't mind that play call on 2nd and 3. I don't like that. Doesn't feel like the worst time to take a shot if you're going to. I don't love the throwing into double coverage, but don't mind the play call on that one at least. So now we're gonna have 3rd and 3 when the Packers do come back. But right now, all thoughts go to Dobbs. Already suffered 1 concussion.
Yeah.
Now they were holding his head still there. Just hope he's good. So many injuries. Yes, indeed. Andrew, go Pack, go.
Yes.
Go Pack, go always. John, Bo Meltner Heath, let's
Yes.
go. Yeah. Jagavi, that one hurts. No pun intended. I got you. Gary, as soon as our offense starts clicking, this happens. Hope he's okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is. Always seems like we're 1 step forward, 2 step back. This is not
I do
ideal.
feel like I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't point out. Under what circumstances did the offense start moving? Only the one that I've been screaming for a year and a half. I hate it. Okay.
Just putting that out into the universe.
Yeah.
Not
Why
letting
not?
it known.
Why not? We got at most 5 more weeks to this. I'm going to take my flowers when I want. All right. Just hope Dobbs is good. See if there's. Let me see from people who are actually there if there's any updates. So Matt Schneiderman, the beat reporter for The Athletic, said that trainers just had to physically roll Romeo Dobbs over to lie on his back. Like the trainers are the ones who rolled him over.
No, they just set him up.
Losing Jenkins is such a loss. Now they might lose Dobbs too. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Jagavi.
I'd move Tom to guard and Telford to tackle.
Well, so the interesting thing is Telfort was a tackle. The moving Tom to guard, no. I mean, like Tom was 3rd in All-Pro voting at tackle this year. Tom's just bad today. But all year long, Tom has truly been one of the best tackles in the league. I'd leave him alone. I think the future of the offensive line, in my opinion, right now you've got Myers. He's due to be a free agent at the end of the year. Okay, so what I would do is take Elton Jenkins, shift him into center. And then you've got either a rookie or whatever. But then realistically, you've got Rasheed Walker at left tackle, Morgan at left guard, center center Elton Jenkins, right guard Sean Ryan, right tackle Zach Tom. And this offseason, Zach Tom is going to demand so much money. Like Zach Tom's he would be one that I would circle for an extension this offseason. I think that's going to happen. And it's going to be expansive because of how good he's been at every position. So, but Telford's been a tackle forever. He's been in the league for 2 years. He was on the practice squad last year. He was a tackle. In all of training camp this year, he was a tackle. Dude never shifted inside at training camp. This is an in-season move that has moved both Glover and Telford into guard. I'm not quite sure why. Unless it's just they feel as though they've needed it with Morgan out and them obviously not trusting Jacob Monk yet. Gary.
Come on, team. Let's rally around this.
Let's do it. John.
Will you both be at the draft?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
certainly not doing content. But we are hopeful to be there. At least, like, I'm hoping to be there quite possibly every day. We're hoping that she can join me 1, maybe 2 days. So that's our tentative plan. Although we really got to figure out where we're going to be. I might sleep on a street corner. Who knows how it's going to be, because it's a little tough to get rooms in Green Bay right now.
Yeah, they're damn near carrying him. Like,
yeah, it's not
the
good.
legs are moving, but like,
But I'm not
they're
sure
not
there's
holding
anybody
any
home.
weight.
Yeah. All right, Jordan Love in shotgun, empty set. It's 2nd and 13. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Jordan Love takes a snap, drops back, throws over the middle, and it's deflected away by the D-line. That's not fumble. Stop it. Deflected away by the defensive line. 3rd and 13 now for Green Bay. I would point out, too, I know it felt lost in the moment, but the farther we get into this and the tighter Green Bay at least holds them, that missed field goal by McManus looms larger and larger. I mean, Anders Carlson could have missed from 38, right, Scott? All right, 3rd and 13. Might as well bring back the old agenda. Jordan Love taking a snap, dropping back, and he throws. We're going deep. We're going deep left. And
There's a flag.
Dontavian Wicks was screaming for that flag for like 10 yards before the ball actually got there. But another deep throw to Dontavian Wicks.
I mean, you're a bit of an actor, but
he's helping the cause. Oh wow, I'm surprised they're saying that was catchable. I mean, that flew well over. That was way out of bounds.
Not gonna lie.
Whatever. I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
That was pretty good.
Dontavian Wicks.
Some Emmy stuff right there.
Yeah,
First and goal, baby.
doing the former theater director proud. Yeah, no, Ray, it made sense at the time. As much as I wanted Cooper DeJean, like I'd certainly see why they did it. It's just a shame that we've lost his rookie year. That's all. All right, Jordan Love under center. Packers now have the ball all the way up to the 9. And he takes a snap, hands it off to Josh Jacobs, who cuts left, tries to find room. Oh, no! No, they got it. Tucker's on it. Okay.
Hold on to the ball.
God, if it's not drops, it's fumbles.
With your life.
Oh, and the ground caused that one anyway. That would have been ground caused. We're good. Woo-wee. Good Lord. All right, what's up? Texas Roblox? I think that's what that says. Yeah, that's how we say that. I'm a Chargers fan. My dad likes Philly. Well, welcome.
Texas.
I'm sorry for your loss yesterday. All right, Jordan Love dropping back, throws to the left. Incomplete. Tried for an out too. I think that's Heath.
It looked like Heath just couldn't get his footing.
Yeah, well, there's been a bunch of that. We've seen guys slipping all over.
Because he was, like, that didn't look like it was that bad of a throw. Didn't look like it.
Well, it was. Yeah, it led him too far. It was height-wise, it was in a decent place, but it led him too far. And that could have been a slip earlier in the route that threw off the timing. Could have just been bad. Don't know. 3rd and goal now on the 7. Come on. Or on the 8, I'm sorry. Jordan Love takes a snap, drops back, throws deep left corner. Melton, no! I'm inclined to say Bo could have had that. Goes off of Bo Melton's hands. Oh, the agenda takes a hit. I mean, sure, Love led him a little bit too far again, but sorry.
It's
But
okay.
the agenda takes a hit on that one. All right, 4th and goal. McManus, please. Please. Kick up. Kick good. Packers, avoid a
We're
shutout.
on the board.
Make it 10-3. Curds are on the board. Okay. 10-3. All right, what do we got? Jagabi.
Ooh,
Slow.
Slow.
And when the offense goes slow, they suck.
Yep.
This ain't a quinky dink. All right. Captain Kebble's good God.
Aiming versus throwing, in my opinion.
That could very well be part of it. When Jordan Love went on his tear in the second half of last year, right? How often did it look like he was aiming, right? Not often. So I very much understand what you're saying, and I think you might be on to something there, Captain Kebbles. TX is what's again?
My mom likes 49ers. My uncle likes Raiders. My other uncle likes Broncos, and my sister likes Patriots.
You need to get
You
some
just-
family members who like
right?
the Packers.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
You've got like a just smorgasbord of NFL teams, and none of them are the Packers.
All right, time for the defense to shine again. That's all. Time for the defense to shine. Keep it at 10-3. It's good. That's all we got to do. Keep it at 10-3 defense. Xavier McKinney pick. That would be nice, right? Let's get there.
Okay.
10-6 would be a lot better than 10-3, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. God, it feels like there's a lot of ads right now.
Commander G-Man, we are asking a lot out of D. At least they had good rest, right? I mean,
That's true.
They did have some time.
That's true. I mean, what the 10 points for the Eagles was early in this game. The defense is going on quite the run. There is a fair question to be asked of like how many times can you ask your defense to do it in a row? But full credit to defense. They're playing their hearts out, no doubt.
We got Mick saying Tucker Craft up the middle for an 11-10 win. Yes,
Oh, I can get with that, Mick.
John saying here comes a pick 6 from the Packers defense.
I can get with that too. I can get with it. Yes.
Jagabi, I like a Quay pick more.
Let
like
the
it.
positivity flow.
And we got New York Packers backers. We scored.
We're on the board.
Points are on the board.
10-3, baby.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Would you know that these are two of the league's highest scoring offenses based on this game? Hey, yeah.
Woohoo! Miserable Goat, how long does our offense believe that our defense can hold up without them producing any touchdowns?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was just talking about, right? Like it's eventually, you got to stop asking it of your defense. But hey, we got points. We at least got
we are on
something.
The board.
That was our best drive of the game somehow. All right, McManus kicks it.
Yep.
That goes into the end zone. And it's fielded. It's being brought out, returned to the 33 by the Eagles. So that's where they'll start. 5:40 to go in the third. Jagabi.
One more play, they would have scored a touchdown. I called a 13-play drive.
Oh, man, and there goes Romeo. They're showing it again.
Yeah, like that's bad. Like he is moving his legs, but I'm telling you, like it doesn't look like he is supporting himself at all.
It doesn't look like he's there. I don't know. I just hope he's good.
Yeah, like that.
All right. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Hurts only 6 of 13 for 39 yards. A.J. Brown in motion. They hand it off to Saquon, who's trying to find a lane to the left.
There we
Oh,
go.
Adrian Cooper, you monster. Drags down Saquon. He so easily could have been beat on that play, but he wasn't. He brings down Saquon for only a couple yard gain. Adrian Cooper blossoming into a national star before our eyes. 2nd and 6 now for the Eagles. Yep, stop Saquon to force Hurts to have to throw. That's the defensive game plan. Tight trips over on the left-hand side for the Eagles, but it's another carry for Barkley.
Doesn't matter. They
Goes up
are.
the middle.
Quay Walker
Quay,
was
attaboy.
there.
Gain of 2 for Saquon. Quay with the tackle. Van Ness finishing it up.
We go.
Oh, yeah, D. 3rd and 3 for the Eagles now. Dickerson saying, I hit him. You run. Saquon going, K. And Hurts now play action rolling left. And he throws. Ah, that's caught wide open. Devonta Smith with the catch.
Wide
Oh,
open.
goodness gracious. Can we please see a replay? I want to know why he was open. I want to know why. Hurts slings it. Yeah, I mean, Smith was just all by his lonesome.
Okay.
All right, Hurts and shotgun. They're sitting at the 33 now. That basically just got them in field goal range. Hurts throwing quick left to Devonta Smith again, and that's a gain. He tries to muscle his way for a first down, but Xavier McKinney says, nay, nay. Gain of about 8 for Devonta Smith.
Almost just body slammed him into Valentine.
I mean, I would have liked to see it. All right, Commando.
Cooper can be in coverage or spy Hurts. Unfortunately, can't do both.
Or spy Barkley. He can do
Yeah.
any of them well.
Just can't
Just
do
can't
it all.
do it all. Yep.
2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Eagles following the 9-yard completion to Devonta. Eagles in shotgun. Hurts making adjustments. And that's a quick completion out to Dallas Goedert.
Oh,
And
dear.
Goddard breaks the tackle. Come on, Carrington. Come on, Carrington. Goddard keeps them off and
Carrington
runs
just
into the
got
end zone.
manhandled.
I mean, Carrington's so tiny compared to Goddard. But damn. Goddard just took Carrington Valentine for a ride. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Carrington. Damn, that sucks. I mean, we were saying it before. How many times can you ask the defense? How many times in a row? I think we just got our answer. Big, big touchdown for the Eagles. 3:20 to go in the 3rd. Elliott now on for the extra point.
This.
He missed. There we go. Little feather in our cap. It's only 16-13. 16-3, sorry.
I wish it was 16-13.
Yeah, 16-3. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Can only hold a good team down for so long before they break through. Absolutely. Kevin Kebbles wasted our defensive effort so far. Yep. Miserable Goat. Well, we'll have to renew our corner and receiver room with a little O-line. So my opinion on corner is, given the contract situation, given how well he played for the first 7 weeks of the year before his injury, I personally believe you hang on to Jair for one more year. Like, I really do. And then you've got Jair. I want to see Valentine be able to become slot versatile. Like, continue to work with Valentine, 100%, in spite of him just getting bullied there. But, like, Valentine's very, very promising young defender. I would just want to see him become slot versatile. Then you've got Nixon, who's going to be on the team. And he earned it this year. And then Bullard needs a full offseason where his job is slot and slot only. Forget him playing at safety. Let Evan Williams and Xavier McKinney run the room. Go sign a third one or draft a third one, but whatever. Keaton Oladapo was very promising in his time. Maybe he's your third one that you want to develop. Okay, but that's the safety room. I don't want Javon Bullard cross-training anymore. Give him 1 year to just focus on slot and see how that goes. But wide receiver is going to need some support with Watson out, no doubt about it. And then offensive line always needs support. Always. The one area that I think you're missing there, Miserable Goat, would be edge. I think Edge needs an infusion of talent and a different kind of talent than what they've got. All right, let's catch up on a bunch of these. John.
Well, that was the nail in the coffin.
Hopefully not. But logically, maybe. Commando G-Man.
Demoralizing.
Yeah, especially for it to be that way. For Carrington just to
right,
get,
like he was there.
like just to get carried like a little boy. Like, I mean, just, hey, that's me playing against my 4-year-old in the backyard. Come on, buddy, you think you can do it? Come on, bring me down. Oh, you can't because I'm still huge. Yeah, it's that. Got to go for the legs. Yeah, he just was in no position to do so because he was so straight up when Goddard caught the ball. Miserable Goat.
Well, the defense is coming back to reality. Only could fight for so long.
Yep. Kevin Kebbles.
Feels a little like the 49ers game last year. Team of vets, just a little bit better on offense.
Well, I mean, Kebbles, we've talked about it ad nauseum. The Packers offense just doesn't want to be their best version. It's a shame. Rocket knees.
Thin corner versus big boy tight end. Pretty much expected. Should have been Evan and Valentine together, but that wide receiver blocked Evan pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that the defensive play call.
And we are returning Keyshawn Nixon, getting up to the 21.
Yeah, I can't imagine that the idea of the scheme there was Carrington Valentine one-on-one straight up against Dallas Goedert. Like, that's almost always safety support.
You see McKinney talking to Valentine.
God, McKinney's a good leader.
Mm-hmm.
He really is. All right, trade for Sauce and the Hill? No. Hill, I don't think they're going to touch Hill with a 10-foot pole. And the Dolphins just said he's sticking around. I don't think the Packers would touch him with a 10-foot pole, especially because he kind of just like quit on the Dolphins in the last game.
All right.
I can't see what you got.
Empty set.
And I think
Jordan
DJ Reed
Loves.
from the Jets
Drop
is more
him
likely a
back.
free agent signing.
Quick pass off to Josh Jacobs.
First
Gets
down.
you first down and more.
Yeah. Brockenese.
Still the youngest team in the NFL, whether you like it or not.
Second youngest team in the playoffs in the last 45 years. The only one younger than them was last year's Packers. Yeah. Yep. This team, and that's the thing. I know expectations were high for this year, and they should have been. There is still growth to be had by this roster, and that shouldn't be sought out. All right, we're talking like the game's done, and it's not. But there's just overall trajectory of the franchise.
First and 10.
They're not at their ceiling.
Handed off to Jacobs, going around
Jacobs
the
is
left
fighting.
side.
Gets it up to the 41. 2:30 to go in the third.
Bringing us to 2nd and 6 for the Green Bay Packers.
2:15 to go in the third. Come on, get him up there. Cowboys. Cowboys.
I don't like what you're saying.
We're not there yet, Cowboys.
2nd and 6.
No.
It's going to be...
Oh,
okay.
Complete to Jaden Reed.
Okay.
Cowboys. Oh, son of a bitch. That's what he's saying. Jaden Reed's hurt. Complete to Jaden Reed over the middle, but now he's hurt. And they're attending to his shoulder.
Blankenship? Didn't Blankenship... Is he around like every single one of the people that got hurt? Because it kind of seems like he is.
Oh, well, I mean, it makes sense. He's a safety.
Yeah.
So he would be by the ball carrier a lot if it's a wide receiver. I mean, the Dobbs thing, there was nothing dirty about it. And that's a clean tackle.
I know it is.
This is just unfortunate.
Okay, well, let's see how expansive our wide receiver room is.
Oh, see that. I hate to even say it. I don't like speculating on injuries, but like that looks like collarbone because he's holding here. Yeah. He's in a lot of pain.
They're holding
it
arm.
up.
Yep. It's not just dangling.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Love that.
I mean, we'll find out, but that's what that looks like.
Great. Bo Melton with some motion.
Heck yeah, Bo.
And they're handing it off to Jacobs, who runs up the middle for a gain of 3.
Now you're down by 13. You need some momentum. You need some energy. I would not mind at all a no-huddle drive here. Just get moving. Give yourself some urgency.
Jacobs is running off Emmanuel Wilson coming onto the field.
No, he's not inactive. John and Rocket Knees. Musgrave's active. He's not inactive. I don't wonder if that ankle is still a problem.
He is on the field right now.
There we go.
So we'll see if that brings us anything.
Love under center. 2nd and 7. And it's play action. Love dropping back, stepping up into the pocket. Jeez.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Emmanuel Wilson was not ready for that ball at all. And Love sent him a rocket.
Honestly, you probably could have just gone forward.
Yeah.
You could have.
That was not the best decision in the world.
Going. You were throwing behind the line of scrimmage anyways. You might as well just run up and slide.
Unless he didn't know. Yeah, I'm willing to bet he assumed that backer wasn't there and Wilson would have been open for a check down. But he also rocketed that at Wilson.
Yeah, that was...
All right, 3rd and 7.
There we go.
That's the far part of his game. They're sitting on the 43. Love takes the snap. He throws it right. That's complete to Dontavian Wicks. That's a first down. That is a thread the needle type throw.
He was completely surrounded by Eagles, but he thread that beautiful.
First down to Dontavian
Beautiful
Wicks.
catch, beautiful throw.
Nice.
Like that was
nice.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's why you believe in Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Woo!
Great job on
first down.
Wicks to get that.
Tempo, for the love of God. Engrave it on my tombstone.
Craft in motion. Taking the snap. Quick pass.
Dontavian Wicks dropped.
Doesn't matter. No! Are you okay.
No, he's good. He's good. Ooh. He's just pissed he dropped it.
I was going to say, if he's freaking holding his head for concussion.
Dobbs and Reed out now. So, I mean, really, we're throwing, like, you got Kraft and Musgrave at tight end, but your wide receivers now are Wicks, Melton, and Heath, and then literally no one. So they can't even do a 4 wide receiver set if they wanted.
2nd and 10. Woohoo! All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Takes a snap. Hand it off to Jacobs.
There we go. Jacobs with a big run. Jacobs still running. Jacobs still running.
Oh, I think he's just.
Are they going to give it to him? Touchdown!
Oh,
yes! Jacobs, what a run!
By his shirt, and he said, "Don't care. I'll keep going."
Gosh, Jacobs.
Oh, he reaches
Holy
out.
Crap.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
Commando actually carrying them on his back. Literally carrying it on his back. Oh, no. Wait. That angle might have shown he was down. Hold on. We got to see this again. So Jacobs, despite his jersey being ripped, God, he's good. Oh. It's poor undershirt.
Like he's got 2 of them. No, he's down.
They're going to say he's down because that one knee as he was twisting.
Oh.
All right. Rockin' knees.
All right. It's technically the youngest team, which means you're going to make more mistakes. Yeah, Goot will keep bringing new players, but I hope he keeps some of them so we are not the youngest team. No excuse.
Well, I think that keep in mind, Goot has a free agent type, right? Unless he knows them, like Devontae. But there is a type. Brian Gutekunst almost always signs guys who are coming off of their rookie contracts and looks like they're ascending. Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney, Za'Darius Smith, Preston Smith. The list goes on. Like those are his type of free agents, right? So circle them on the transaction lists for potential Goot targets. The other thing is just keep in mind over the last 2 years how hamstrung cap-wise they've been. They've had more flexibility than the last Rodgers years, but ultimately when you're paying $45 million, $60 million last year to dead money, you don't have spending power to go supplement. This year, they do. And I would fully anticipate, no matter how this season ends, be it an improbable Super Bowl run or today or whatever, I would fully anticipate with approximately $62 million in cap space that we see Zach Tom extension at the very least. And we see some kind of spending spree this offseason. I really do believe it, reminiscent to 2019. I really believe that that's coming. So something to keep in mind, certainly. All right. Actually, Ken, I'm on his back. Reminds me of the A.J. Dillon carry. Jagavi saying wide receivers blocking downfield is one of our strengths. Absolutely it is. Yeah, the Packers are very good at that. All the way down the depth, too. And even getting down to Malik Heath, wide receiver 6. Bo Melton, wide receiver 5, even though he's tiny. Yeah, they are great run blockers. First and goal, let's get this. Amen, John. Raymond sneaking in with Jordan Love. Let's go. Maybe Chagabi's got it. Maybe another Kraft push. Maybe shove some Kraft and cheese down the hole. Ready? First and goal. That man wants you to wake up with him with that big old smile. Hello, Donovan. All right, let's do it. First and goal, like the one.
Just on for the Don't Drive Drunk.
Oh
commercial.
yeah.
I know their mom. I used to work with her.
It's really weird.
Yes, it is.
All right. Didn't know that.
Yeah, they're professional. Like they just do motorcycle stunts.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Little
Bill, you got
trivia
it.
fact. Go Pack.
Go back out. All right, come on.
Come on, baby.
First and goal at the half-yard line.
Come
We're going to
on.
see Kraft. We're going to see Jacobs.
Push it in. Push it in. Nope.
Jacobs. Push.
Yes.
Yes, second
Done.
effort.
Done.
Second
They got
effort.
it.
He's in.
They got it.
No, they're not giving it to him.
What?
Right, they are. Who's got their arms up?
He was like all the way over. Yeah, he's
Okay.
in.
All right, they give it to him.
There we go.
Woo-wee. So, yeah, as the closed caption is saying, dating back to the regular season, that's now 9 straight games for a touchdown for Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, right
Unreal.
there. Done.
That's so cool.
Done.
And a new team record. Breaks the tie that he had with Paul Hornung. So, unbelievably well earned for Josh Jacobs.
All right, McManus.
McManus. Boy, that missed field goal by McManus looms large. That missed extra point for the Eagles looms large.
But he's going to make this one because he's great.
And that now makes it 16-10.
Woo!
16-10.
Woo! Still a game, folks.
Yes, indeed.
Still a game.
We still here.
Woo woo. All right.
It's not over till a fat lady sings. Comes the interrupt. It wasn't. They didn't do an interrupt. They ran right in the middle. Anthony, touchdown. Great job, boys. That was a good one. All right, 16-10. Those missed kicks for both teams now. Pretty big in the air.
Rockin' knees. I didn't watch the whole season to give up now. Go Pack, go.
Man, Rockin'
And David saying Nixon fumble looms larger.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
won't
true.
Deny that
Yeah.
Gary saying Jacobs was so worth the money. He's one of those human beings that are built differently than normal humans. A perfect combo of mind and body. X is built that way too.
Oh, Jaden Reed is going somewhere?
I don't like that. Because I think he's going to the locker room with the towel over his head.
I would think so.
And he's still
Doesn't
not
look like he's
moving
walking
his
to the
arm.
sideline. Yeah, I mean, Xavier McKinney and Josh Jacobs have been every single bit of what you want out of a free agent. They've come in, they've improved culture, they've taken on leadership roles, in spite of being not that old.
All right, that is...
Like, every single thing you want out of a free agent, they've been. Home run signings in every single way. Did you see the clip, by the way? So, like, Jacobs and X have known each other for a long time. And apparently they before they were signed by Green Bay, they were going to go out to dinner with the coaches. And before that, they went for a car ride with Keyshawn Nixon. And Nixon convinced them to come to Green Bay. Yeah.
Oh, Nixon.
So
I'm
I think
going
it was
to
X was
really
talking
like
about that.
not being a Nixon fan. He
Nixon,
really turned around.
he has turned me around this year. He has completely turned me around this year. Under 5 on the play clock now. Jalen Hurts taking the snap. And he's looking right, and he throws right. It's bobbled and eventually caught by the tight end Dallas Goedert. That's a first down, gain of 11
Why is Valentine
for
still
the
on
Eagles.
Goddard?
Well, there I don't think he was. I think he was just in the vicinity. Yeah. Oh no, that's Valentine is in coverage on Goddard
Yes,
again.
why?
You're right.
We have seen that's a dumb matchup.
I don't understand that one. I don't understand that one.
Why are we doing this?
All right, Hurts now under center again in shotgun. They're at the 40. And it's a keeper for Jalen Hurts. He's going to the right, and Hurts gains 5 before he's tipped over, top over bottom. Or ass over tea kettle, I think is the phrase that's used a lot by coaches. Gain of 5 for Hurts.
Couple little shoves there.
Woo!
Philadelphia, you could throw a couple punches and
All
just
right.
thinking that
What do we
wouldn't
got?
be mad if you got it
Rockin' knees.
I want a Sean route down in the middle by Musgrave.
Oh, seam route.
Oh, seam.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it does say seam.
Use Musgrave like he used to be. I'm with you, Rocket Knees. Yes. Kevin Kebbles.
Nixon put the money all where his
Hand
mouth
off
was.
to Barkley.
Credit to him.
Barkley gains 5. First down. Yeah. No, 1,000%. He did. He did. Nixon's had a fantastic year playing a position that we didn't think he was going to move to. He's not the greatest corner in the world yet, but he's more than serviceable when they've needed it. John, suit up. We made you do play. No. I was an edge rusher back in my high school days. I'll give you a few snaps at that. Receiver? Dude, no. It's been a few years since I've gone for a jog. More or less a sprint. All right. Oh, what are we doing? More huddle time. Football's got to be like baseball. Take the play clock, make it 30 seconds, not 40. Speed her up.
3rd and 1.
Call it the height clock.
I wonder what they could possibly be running.
Oh, look at that. It looks like a tush push.
Get ready, y'all. There's a lot of moving parts, and yet, okay, there we go.
Oh, no, it's not. It's a fake. It's a fake tush push. They're going over the top. Pass throw incomplete. Holy crap. A trick tush push. And they wind up slinging it deep, and it doesn't work because Hurts didn't throw it to the right spot. Unreal.
Was that Cooper? No, that was Quay that lunged himself across.
That's how you do it. It's
I
the only
know,
way you can
it was
defend
great.
it.
And Nixon was good in coverage on that, too.
Yeah.
Even if it was on target.
Okay, now they're going to do it for real. There's no way they do a
Come
fake
on.
again. Now it's a real one, and he got it.
Yeah.
Damn. Quay was there, but he was like over top. You can't tackle from over top.
All right. 1st and 10. Try again.
Come on. Jalen Hurts and pistol takes a snap, hands it off to Saquon. Saquon runs up the right, and he's brought down. Gain of only 3. Kenny Clark and Isaiah McDuffie. First time we've said those names. Bring down Saquon. Jagavi, is Wilson hurt? Are you talking Eric or Emmanuel? I don't think either one is, though. I'm pretty sure Eric Wilson's out there. But understand, Quay replaces Eric Wilson.
All right.
So
here we
Eric
go.
Wilson's
2nd and 7.
back to being a backup.
Shotgun formation.
2nd and 7, and it's a quick out to Barkley, trying to get him into space, and he kind of just goes to the sideline where Keyshawn Nixon eventually shoves him, and that's a couple yard gain for Barkley. 3rd and something. What's the flag? Don't. Don't tell me it was that late shove. Son of a bitch. Nixon. I take back all the nice words about Nixon.
Yep. I'm still not a fan.
Because he just shoved them too late. Like, Barkley's well out of bounds. Oh, it's barely even a shove from that angle. Oh, that one looks worse. That angle looks worse.
Tom thinks it's weak.
Oh, okay. So I can tell from the closed captions, Pereira is going like on the field to a ref that looks like a foul every time. All right, Barkley with another carry, and Barkley runs into Nixon, who does a pretty good job stopping him, but Brenton Cox Jr. has to finish him off. Barkley kind of reorienting himself.
Shimmy off.
Miserable Goat.
Does any team respect our defense on 4th and short? Doesn't look so.
I mean, I don't think Philly respects anyone on 4th and short since they got the brotherly shove going.
No, that's their.
Yeah.
It's theirs. They own it.
But, I mean, Green Bay's defense is legit, and the league is beginning to know it.
2nd and 4.
Hurts hands it off, and Kenneth Gainwell cuts it back. That's a good carry for Gainwell. Gains 5.5 when they needed 4. First down carry for the Eagles, and they're taking a whole lot of time off the clock. Quay Walker with the tackle. 11:04 now to go in the game. They have slowed the pace way down. .241. Packers have more total yards than the Eagles. Another game where they've got more total yards and they're losing.
Hurts keeps it.
Hurts with the keeper. He's going outside to the right. Carrington Valentine. That's a better matchup for Valentine. He's more the size of
And there's
Hurts.
a flag.
Offense!
Back him up, baby. Get out of here, Devonta. Oh, yeah. Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that. Thank you. 1st and 20. Let's go.
Come on, pick. Now's the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the momentum changer right here.
Yes. Interception, please.
10:40 to go in the game. X, where are you at? Or Valentine again. That would be nice.
Yep. Williams could have another one too.
Mm-hmm. Hell, give one to TJ Slayton. Let's watch him rumble down the field. Look at that big man.
Nobody's taking him down.
Come on, Jalen Hurts in shotgun.
Wait, take him 10 years to get to the end zone, but he'll get there.
Be like the play from the longest yard of Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Play clock winding down. Hurts takes the snap. He's looking left and he's throwing left. A little comebacker there to Devonta Smith. Carrington Valentine with the tackle. So they at least chip into that 1st and 20, about 10 yards worth. And they're going to keep on rolling the clock on down. I mean, Philly knows. Like, they're in field goal range, right? So run a conservative offense here. Get a field goal. Go up by 2 scores. But take as much humanly time as possible.
That was a nice face mask there, but that's fine.
All right, 2nd and 12. Jalen Hurts dropping back. Gary
He's
trips. Gary's trying to get him.
Flag
There's
on
a
the play.
flag. I got to think that's on Philly. And Hurts takes the run, and he gains 3 before Edgerrin Cooper drags him down. Got to think that's going to be on Philly, right?
Yes. There we go.
Okay.
Bring him back again. You can just keep holding us. That's all right. Oh yeah, because he brings Gary down with him.
Because he slipped and held on. Yeah, that's a no-no. You can't do that.
2nd and 22, baby.
9:27 to go in the game. Back him up, back him up, back him up.
Come on, defense.
Have them penalty their way out of field goal range.
Right?
That's
Please.
the ideal here.
Please.
Barkley off the field.
Five, 4, 3, 2, timeout.
Yeah, timeout, Eagles. That is the first timeout of the second half. So Eagles now have got 2 remaining. Packers have got all 3 of theirs remaining.
Okay. 9 minutes left in the game.
This game has slowed to a glacial pace.
I do
Which
feel
is
like
exactly
this game
what the
has
Eagles
taken
want.
so long.
But this is how the Eagles want to play.
Well, yeah, they're up.
Always.
They want to take their time. And if they need to go out there and rumble and bumble again, then they do it.
Yeah.
That's what they're good at.
This is how LaFleur wants to play, but they're not as good at it.
Yeah.
I hate it. All right. Come on. 9:05 to go in the game. I'm sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Mom and I sweat already. Mom's forgetting what she wrote down.
Moms.
Yeah, I forget all the words. All right. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. 2nd and 22. They got motion. Hurts takes the snap, and he's dropping back. Packers trying to get there, but he completes it to Dallas Goedert. Edgerrin Cooper with the tackle. The Eagles do get up to the 18-yard line. All right, so they get up to the 18. The pass rush got there, but Hurts got rid of the ball first, and now Hurts is wincing. Who was it? Was it Kenny that got there?
I know Gary was
No,
there.
okay, the breakthrough was Kobe Wooden? I think that was Wooden with the breakthrough of the line.
Is it Wooden or Slate?
Nah, that didn't look like Slayton's body type. That was one of their leaner defensive tackles.
Looked like a big boy.
3rd and 13. Hurts in shotgun. There's still 8 minutes. How is there still 8 minutes to go?
No, I don't like it.
Under 5 of the play clock. Hurts running right. It's an option.
He's taking it.
He
No.
keeps it, and he's running.
No.
He's running.
No.
It's 3rd and 13. There we go. They stopped him. X, Carrington, Valentine are both there. Brenton Cox eventually chased it down. All right, so they chased it down. They did their jobs. 4th down. Going to be a field goal now for the Eagles.
Take that ball, Jalen. We're going to make you feel it.
Oh, absolutely. If you're a QB running an option,
Yeah.
you are a true runner. You deserve to be treated like it.
Okay.
7:45 to go. Eagles
Take a
lining up for their
field
field goal. Elliott did miss an extra point earlier.
Come on.
He also hit from 31. And this is a 30. Nope, didn't work that time.
Rude.
What game was that where it actually worked?
I don't remember.
There was one game. Was it this year or last year?
I don't remember.
Regulars, help me out. There was one game where we sat here blowing the entire time, and then they missed it, and it worked.
I don't remember.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, so that makes it 19-10 in one of the goofiest scores. See if that's scoregami. All right.
We got Ray saying this would be a great time and play some man. Come on, Jeff Halfley.
I don't know if they
hold on.
didn't on that last one, but
Held him to a field goal.
they sniffed out the QB option. Kevin Goebbels.
Now the missed kick looms large in terms of odds.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have no doubt about that. No doubt.
for sure. Rocket Knees saying, man, this defense is legit. Offense, wake up. That's
Yeah.
what we're waiting on.
See, the thing is, like, this year, both the offense and the defense wound up top 10 in DVOA. In this game, and over the last month, one of them has acted like it. The other one has not. The Packers would be, dare I say, very much in this game, if not winning, if both sides of the ball were actually playing at their capacity. The offense is nowhere even close to that. But this defense is looking great. Pioneer, what you got?
Garrett Wilson wants out of the Jets.
Oh, does he? I can't say I'm shocked, given how this year went. That would be fun. Oh, out of big name receivers, that would be fun. I would say I think they're more likely to go sign one than trade for one. Because, like, Garrett Wilson's going to cost a fortune. And then they're going to have to pay him. Like, I don't know if Goody would do that, but that would be a really fun addition.
Rodney St. John for offensive coordinator 2025.
Yeah, that's why the pod's ending. I got a new
Yeah,
job. Just
right?
didn't tell you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, if only.
John,
Nixon fumbled and 15-yard penalty.
those are kind of the big things, right? That and the
Oh.
missed kick by
It's like,
McManus.
please tell me that didn't happen and we're just that far behind.
Throw in a couple. Yeah. But just in terms of just Keyshawn alone, yeah, there's that opening game fumble, and then that, I don't know, which Brady said was weak, but I understand why to a ref that looks like an egregious second push. I get it. So, but yeah, that 15-yard penalty ain't good. Some Zach Tom struggle busing today. So uncharacteristic. Bill, luckily they don't have to yet. Like, he's still got, because this is his first year. And generally coordinator contracts are either 3 or 4 years. Because they got him from a head coaching job. I would think it would be 4. Who knows though? But he's well under contract. The thing with Halfley in the coming years will be, does he become a hot name in head coaching circles? That might be why they lose him. All right, here we go. Kickoff. Packers down 19-10 with 7:33 to go in the game. No matter what, this is going to have to be a quicker paced offense, so I'm finally going to get my wish. And the Eagles just what? He's reading? That is wild.
For a captain to sit on the sideline and read a book.
That is wild. What is the book? Huh. Someone find out what that book is. I want to know what he's reading.
That is...
AJ Brown is a unique human being. I will say that. All right, Jordan Love in pistol. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he does throw it to Josh Jacobs.
First down.
You mean to tell me that the quick passing game works? I'll be gosh darned. First down for Green Bay. Come on, now move it. Move with some urgency. Pioneer, you got the idea. Mm-hmm. Move. All right, in shotgun. There we go. Snap, handoff to Emmanuel Wilson, who gets a carry up 4, right up the middle. Go no huddle.
Man, I love when they just they can't find the ref to give the ball to.
Yeah, and they just spin in circles.
Yeah.
The only argument that I'm coming up with in my head for not going like no huddle, not going really quick paced here, is because you need to take some time to give your defense a break.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I can come up with for not just kicking it into high gear right now. 6:25 to go. Because no matter what, you got to play a 2-possession game.
2nd and 6. We're in shotgun right now.
Love in shotgun.
5, 4. Takes a snap. Drop him back.
Throw to Tucker, and Tucker shoved out of bounds. Okay. 3rd and
Short.
3. And Josh Jacobs is limping.
3rd and 3.
Come on. What is going on? Reed, Dobbs, Jacobs. Come on. Gotta get this. Gotta get this. I mean, if you don't get this, you probably are going for it on 4th.
Let's run right into a pack of bodies and hope that it gets us something.
Do you know how many pounds they have on their front? So many. And I don't even see Carter and the other one out there. But still. 4th and 3.
Let's not run it up the middle.
This is the worst kind of offense. All right, come on. 15 seconds on the play clock. Snap the damn ball.
All right.
Love takes a snap, drops back. Throw.
Did he get in?
No!
Dang it, Heath. Gotta get your feet in, man. And that... Nope.
Both are only one in. Only one in.
And that is game. That is most likely the game.
4:58 to go. Damn it.
If he could have just got his feet in.
That might do it. And the worst part is they did it to themselves. All right, what do we got here? Catching up. Captain Kebbles.
Hard to get rhythm when every playmaker gets hurt. True.
Well,
but
I mean,
like,
but it's yes. But also, like Pioneer was just saying, like whatever, you could just genuinely move faster too. I don't like this plotting garbage. Put tempo and no huddle on my gravestone. The gravestone for the Podge. They just have a big display of just me being pissed. And her just sitting there rolling her eyes.
Saying,
hurry up!
At you.
All right, what do we got? Captain Kebbles, yikes. Jagavi.
Yeah.
Hey, fam. That's what that means.
What was Jagavi's comment?
That's what that means. Hey, fam.
Matt gave what everyone wanted, and that's running the football, not AFAM. We need to pass first.
I'm with you, A-fam. I'm with you. And do it quickly, goddamn.
Shucks.
Miserable goat.
Love knows that he has legs, right?
Not this year. No, he forgot. I gotta say, I wonder if that knee injury, like earlier this year, is what reprogrammed his brain. because he runs so much less now. Kebbles.
Too high, in my opinion. Had to get up there for it. Missing our boys out there.
Yeah, you can argue that like Love fired it a bit more than he needed to. Certainly, you can say it was high. I get that, but I gotta fall that one on the receiver's feet. But
Gotta get him in.
what's up, Steven?
The damn offense.
Yeah, right.
God bless you, John, Claudia, and family. Best wishes to you and everyone on this chat. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
Kevin Kibbles, they 100% shot both legs off in terms of hurting themselves. Just think it another layer of difficulty.
Right. They just wanted to make it hard.
Yeah.
They wanted a challenge.
Exactly.
Then they didn't achieve their challenge.
Not even a little bit. Shagabi, the part of achieving success, you have to learn from your failures.
Oh,
In other
see,
words,
now on that
growing
replay,
pains.
I'm not saying that ball was high. Yeah, Heath did not have to fully extend for that. I mean, maybe a touch high, but that looked catchable. I think it boils down to so many times this year we've said, go make a play for your quarterback. Yeah, you want your quarterback to have better accuracy, but the receivers, go make a play. Help him.
Yeah.
And we just have not seen it. Barkley runs for 5. All right,
Garrett
let's keep going
Freeze
up here.
saying, going to miss hanging out with you two. I hope life brings you happiness and success. Go Pack, go.
Thank you,
Thank
Gary.
you, Gary. Definitely think that groin injury has made Love want the safety of the pocket more.
Yep. It to me does feel like they need to just, the offense needs to go do a reset. Like they got so far in their own heads. They got so far wrapped into this idea of like, well, this is working. We need to be this. And they forgot the other elements that make them successful. I think that this team, this offense, the defense, leave it alone. Keep on their trajectory. But the offense needs to take a serious look at itself. Go scrap it and go rebuild and remember who you are and have fun with it. And that's what it looks like. That's my opinion. Joshua, what's up, Joshua?
I'm not mad. They played hard, but if this GM doesn't draft a wide receiver with their first round pick, I'm gonna blow.
I
held to the line of scrimmage that Saquon Barkley is.
I don't.
And
Oh, come
there's a
on.
flag.
Bullshit. I don't know if
Now
it's
the
going to be
rest
first
of,
round. I do think we're going to see a
petty.
receiver picked. Like I said earlier, I really think the Watson thing changed things. If you would have asked me pre-Watson injury, are they going to sign a free agent wide receiver or a big one? I would have said no. Now I think it's a real possibility. Yeah, that was a pure frustration push.
Yeah.
Hey, Pam.
We need to beef up in the offseason.
And yeah, while at other spots get faster. Yeah. Scott.
Thank you for another fun season. You're welcome, Scott.
Absolutely,
Thank
Scott.
you for being here. Kevin, I'm not sure what to make of this team overall, to be honest. Feels like the NFC just was overall better, and so it was a steeper climb this year. Yeah, we regressed, but damn, so many teams got better.
I think the what now? Oh, just Slayton and LaFleur going at each other? And Slayton's due to be a free agent? Slayton might have just solidified not coming back to Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Matt's telling him, look, I get you're frustrated and emotional.
But that just cost us 15
Right.
yards.
You're not helping yourself.
Yeah.
You're not helping the team. Find a different way, man.
Yeah. The thing that I would like just say is, and I think the overreactions are going to be incredibly prevalent and incredibly harsh. I don't think, though, that we need to do that. The team is still, overall, on a very positive trajectory. They are still incredibly young. They are still a very, very talented football team. Let's not forget that their record overall did improve by 2 games this year. They fell short in a million other ways. I'm not letting them off the hook. But overall, did improve. There were wins this year that we're absolutely convinced they wouldn't have gotten last year. Okay, so that's like part of the ingredients, right? There are spots on this team that I think defensively they need to shift to be more Hafley's vision. And like I said, offensively, I think what they want to be is not what they are. And that needs to
Barkley
adjust.
stopped at the line of scrimmage, gain of nothing.
You are young. You are fast. You are athletic. And yet you run this plodding veteran offense. Why? I understand that there's football logic, but I feel like they're taking the football logic part of it way too far and forgetting that they're dealing with kids. So I think that's what
Let the
LaFleur needs to
boys
fix.
play ball.
And they don't. It's way too controlled. It's way too slow. So, Mick.
Thank you, too, for making me think. You're welcome.
It's over here for you, bet, Mick.
Nice job this year, AFAM. Thank you,
Thank you,
AFAM.
fam.
They may sign 2 wide receivers.
Yeah. I mean, they might, but wide receiver is still a fairly stacked position unless you're really looking at getting rid of Melton, getting rid of Heath, etc. There is still a bit of a numbers thing there, even with Watson's injury.
Another run right up the middle, gain of about 2.
Yep. Hey, Pam. Too bad we're out of the Aaron Rodgers comp picks. Yeah. Joshua.
Kind of, okay, Walker is slow to get up if he's getting up at all. Well, I mean,
Eric Wilson, come on down.
it's kind of, yeah, well, okay. I honestly, I don't really know why Saquon Barkley is still in the game.
Oh, because with 4 minutes in the playoffs, you don't treat it like it's done.
Yeah.
No. If this were 1 minute left, sure, maybe. But also, guys don't want to leave the field in the
That's
playoffs. No, the Eagles still very much have to
Another
treat
run
this
up
game
the
like it's
middle.
still
This
going.
time they gain a couple more yards, about 4 or so.
Yep. Okay, Joshua saying, I just think Love is a QB that doesn't make wide receivers better, so he needs to be surrounded by weapons. I mean, I think right now that's a fair assessment, but I think his ceiling is someone that
is down.
I think his ceiling is someone that can do it. And part of the reason that I say that is because he can put the ball, he doesn't always, but he can put the ball in super tight windows that other QBs can't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say that. But ultimately, like, I do think this year he could have used some better wide receiver play.
Yeah,
And he didn't help himself.
No.
But like we said just a few minutes ago,
He benefits
wide
when
receivers
his
go
wide
make a damn play.
receivers, yeah,
And
work
it
for
just
him
didn't happen.
and fight for it.
Jacob.
Thanks for having all of us in your home to watch our favorite team. I'll miss you guys. Go Petco. Thank you, Jacob.
Thanks, Jacob.
Defense fought the hell goodness.
Yeah, they did. David.
Clenny and John, you made these past 2 seasons special for me. Thanks and best wishes. Thank you, David.
Thank you for being here. Mick.
Special teams hurt the Packers this year, even with a better kicker.
It got better in the second half,
Yeah.
but first half, yeah. No, they were still kind of a mess in the first half of the year, for sure.
Kevin Kebble's credit to the Eagles, though. They turned the game around big time.
Yeah, they did. The team around. Yeah.
Oh, team around.
David.
I best remember John sitting outside of the practice field during training camp a few years ago.
Yeah. You know, that's one thing I'm not gonna miss, David. As the field goals the Eagles are getting ready for a field goal.
If they snap it.
They're
doing it.
That's one thing I'm not gonna miss. I'm gonna be fully transparent. The days of it being like 110 degrees with beating sun on training camp and me sitting there like a friggin' lobster and then having to go find. Do you remember the days where like I would set up my rig and then like my microphone would die because it had overheat warnings, or like my phone would cut out because it said will function again when heat returns? Like, no, I'm not gonna miss that. But training camp on the whole, you guys, yeah, those are gonna be some misses. Captain Kevels.
Poor Walker, he just got back to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
AFAM, we need his passes tight like a tiger.
Yeah.
Kevin Couples, they came out La Flat. Sorry, I had to get one in this year.
What do you mean one? You could put that damn near every week.
AFAM, try training camp in Kansas City.
Kick up,
It's
kick
hot
up.
as heck. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure it
I
does.
believe you.
Doesn't make a Wisconsin summer any less
No,
grueling.
no. And here's the thing, AFAM, okay? I'm literally allergic to the sun. Like, that is one thing we've discovered on this wonderful health journey of the last 3 years of me dying. That, like, direct sun makes me not breathe. And training camp sucked for that regard. But I always wanted to be there. needed to report back to you guys. So let's update the ticker here. So here's the deal. Since it's just us now, I will say, here's the plan. Okay. This game is ending. It is probably the end of the season for the Green Bay Packers. They got to get under 1% probability now, right? What's going to happen is this week, assuming this goes the way we think it's going to, this week at some point, I'll put out a notice on the YouTube channel tomorrow morning announcing a time. And we will do one last LTB live, just she and I. And you can ask me any question you've ever wanted to. You can ask me, we can just talk, have memories. We can talk memorabilia, whatever. We're going to be open. We're going to set aside a night. I'll put a notice in the channel tomorrow morning. Basically like saying goodbye and here's one last show. And come on by. And then after that, I'll keep the videos up for a bit as I figure out how to shut down a YouTube channel because I don't know how to do that. And then then it's time for me to do the Jake Gyllenhaal meme where I just go and then disappear. But I will have many more thoughts for you later this week. But since we are saying these kinds of things right now, I just want to say it's been 3 years. It's been a hell of a run. It's been a lot of fun. Never would have dreamed that we would have gotten up close to 2,000 subscribers. Jordan Love scrambling. Jordan Love scrambling. Jordan Love not going down, but a stopped progress sack for the Eagles. Never would have thought that I would become multiple sources in one human and get articles written about me. That sucked. That day sucked a lot. Jesus Christ. But I just want to say thanks, everybody. That's all. And we'll talk much more later this week. But especially you guys who are here week in and week out with us, please be on the lookout for that notice tomorrow morning.
Ooh, that was a no contact injury for Myers.
I love you guys and want to say goodbye to you before disappearing forever. All right, what do we got? Captain Kebbles.
Just have to hope the NFC North is not a division of death. Thanks for everything, you two. Was a pleasure. Salute. Save my LaFlat comment because I like Matt. Just kind of seeing a pattern I dislike.
Mm-hmm. You and me both, man.
Commando G-Man, it was certainly a season.
It was a season, yeah. Oh, that's how Myers got hurt?
Yeah.
Kadeem Telfort literally flew into him? Gosh, what a way to end it. Hey, fam.
I moved from Wisconsin to K-City. It's real hotter, but I hear you.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but like I could go to the Arctic and sit in the sun, and I'm gonna swell up like a tomato. So like, shut up. Yeah, I get it.
Captain Kebble's not saying he gotta go, but he gotta get better with that script.
Yeah, all of my complaints about Matt LaFleur does not mean I'm calling for a firing.
No.
It just means, like, in the grand scheme of things, because I am a very, very big picture thinker when it comes to coaching. I like how the Steelers hire one for, like, a lifetime and then move on. I personally like that model. But a massive adjustment needs to be made here with LaFleur in terms of what the offensive foundation is. Because the one that they've been rolling out for the last 2 months, it ain't it. They're trying to be a team that they're not. And it's got to get fixed.
Cam Kebbles, they have a foundation, even some good walls. Just need the furniture and a roof. Go, Pat, go.
I like it. Roman, what's up, Roman?
Welcome to the home of the body bag.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's shaping up that way.
Myers is going down.
And I will say, Roman, I think it was you that corrected me on the preview show. I have been saying Devonta all watch party. You'd be so proud. Hey, fam.
Cheers.
Cheers. Commando G-Man.
Nice, because we can't go out on this game. Was great informative content.
Thank you, Commando. So, yeah, we'll do one last cleaning out the locker live later this week. And then peace for me forever. Except for Dolarhide doesn't want that.
Take a hiatus. Restart the channel in a couple of years. We'll wait for you.
We will see which way life turns. But, yeah. Dan, what you got?
Horrible offensive play calling. Matt shouldn't play calls anymore.
He's got to fix some stuff. I'll go with you on that, Dan.
Kevin Kebbles can't believe Ricky of Jordan Love contract fame and my boy John signing off the same year. Yeah. 2024, 2025, be wild. Hope these injuries are cleaned up by fall. So many bodies down in one game.
Yeah, so much truth in that. Like, that time with Ricky was a time online, wasn't it, man? Yeah, I got you. No.
Gavin Kebbels wonder if Steno maybe is not an issue, but Matt needs someone who thinks different than he does.
It's possible. It's possible. Roman, I've been doing it wrong.
What do you mean? It ends in an A.
Crap.
Why?
No. I've always said Devonta. You're right. I need to say Devontae Smith. I've been doing it
Why?
wrong all this watch party too. I'm sorry.
Then he needs to legally change it.
Oh no, and Myers is being carted off.
That's not how you say it.
And Myers is due to be a free agent. So let's bring it back to the game here. That sucks for Josh Myers. Josh Myers is due to be a free agent. If he has any type of injury that may knock him out into next season. Oh,
it's a catch
deep
by
ball to Malik
Heath if it'll
Heath.
stand.
I just want to say Josh Myers has not always been the best center in the world, but that sucks. That injury might have just cost him literally millions of dollars.
Doesn't matter. Sean Ryan was holding.
The deep ball doesn't matter.
Yeah, sorry. I'm play calling.
For Myers, he's due to be a free agent. If he misses a chunk of next year, that literally costs him millions of dollars. And that sucks. I just want to make sure that's pointed out. That sucks. Whether you like him or not. Jagabi.
This has been one heck of a ride to you both. Best of luck to your future endeavors. Thanks for creating this amazing community.
Thanks for always being there, Jagabi.
Part of our amazing
Thank
community.
you. It's Devontae. It's Devontae.
Why?
Damn it.
Why?
Oh, and it's a bad snap from Sean Ryan. Love scoops it up, ditches it off. This is just a mess
Sean
now.
Ryan is out. That would be somebody else.
Sean Ryan's in at center, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. And Love is gone. And Love is holding something.
Yeah, we're just done now.
We're just broken.
We're just done now. Kevin Kebbles?
What a brutal final game. So many horrific injuries. It's been nasty, man.
All right. 2:30 to go in the fourth. Come on, let's wrap this up. Let's get going.
Like,
2:31 to
if
go.
we're gonna do it, then do it. If we're not, just don't. Like, let's just call it what it is.
Thank you, Ty. Appreciate it. There's
game.
always next year. All right, Jordan Love dropping back, throwing left to Emmanuel Wilson. Wilson makes the catch. Wilson streaking upfield. He's at least looking to pick up some stats.
He's got the first down.
As Wilson gets shoved out of bounds. First down and some more. 3rd and 19 first down for Emmanuel Wilson. All right, let's get moving. 2:15 to go. Love trying to get everybody up to the line. Come on. Let's get out of here. No more injuries.
Right. Kevin Kebbell saying this feels a little 2019 to me. Only could go when the running game happened. Got into the lab and came out swinging for we got to play these games at home mission for 2025.
I love dropping back. And he slings it over the center. That's complete to Bo! Woo! Bo Melton with the catch for the first down. The agenda's alive and well. Bo Melton with a nice contact grab over the middle.
Bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Indeed it will. Yeah, I can get with that, Kebbles, but that's... Shouldn't have had to been that way this year. But... And I will say, too, like... That loss to Elton Jenkins, that injury to Elton Jenkins, like, in the very beginning... Ooh, not a good way to get it going. That really did not set a healthy tone for the game. Gebbles.
F it, we ball. Jordan got me feeling some kind of way. Goodness, mission let my boy feel loose and fun.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, honestly, like...
F it, we ball. Jordan is the
sling
best Jordan. Not the player under control Jordan. Not the here's the full script. Let him go be a kid.
Go sling it.
I so disagree with foundationally where they're at on offense right now. Chris.
In the midnight hours, she cried, Bo, Bo,
Bo,
Bo.
Bo is the truth, man. Bo knows. That's what we say. In fact, Bo's right up there. Ay, ay, ay. All right, 2-minute warning. We're almost there. 22-10 is your score. Let's see. Let's take a look at the box score, shall we? It'll be fun. And by fun, I mean not. Jordan Love today. 20 of 32 for 212 yards. No touchdowns, 2 picks. Yikes. Jalen Hurts in comparison, though. 13 of 21, 131 yards, but 2 touchdowns, no picks. Running the ball, Josh Jacobs, 18 for 81 and a very, very good one. As well as 2 carries for a whopping 10 yards for Jordan Love and Tucker Kraft, 2 for 10. And Emmanuel Wilson, 3 carries, 6 yards. Hi. Saquon Barkley, 23 for 98. Overall, good run defense effort for the Packers. In terms of receiving the ball, Jaden Reed got more involved than he's been in forever. 4 catches for 46 yards and 4 targets. Josh Jacobs, 3 for 40, like that. Dontavian Wicks, 2 for 39. Tucker Kraft, 5 for 26. Over on the Philly side of things, Devonta Smith, 4 for 55. Dallas Goedert, 4 for 47 and a hysterical touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 1 for 11 and a tutty. And then defensively, look at all those fumbles for Green Bay. Keyshawn Nixon fumbled, lost it. Josh Jacobs fumbled, did not lose it. Sean Ryan fumbled, did not lose it. There you go. That's your offensive stats in a nutshell.
Whoa.
Rockities!
The more I think about it, last year was just special. This year was a building block year. Hopefully we come back stronger.
Well, they advanced way quicker. Way quicker last year than we thought that they would. Like the timeline really escalated there, right? And then this year is in several ways. Not
Jordan
every way.
is dropping all the way back.
We're going
Letting
deep.
it rip.
We're going deep. We're trying to get 12 points on one throw. Picked. Not surprising. It's what happens when you try to get 12 on a throw.
Yep. And Bo Melton is
Angry.
crying for a flag. You're not gonna get it.
Nope. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, they need a good look in the mirror now. Chigabi.
Feel that the connections with the wide receivers last year was due to the relationship developed in practice in 2022, and it blossomed. But when they signed Jacobs, it changed the scheme, no rhythm.
Yes. 1000%.
Ugly.
Yes. The other thing that I cannot stand is Matt LaFleur seemingly treats this team like a veteran team. They had their success last year, right? And then we got to the preseason last year. How often did they play in the preseason this year? How often did the youngest team in the NFL play in the preseason this year? Not enough. It was none. And that's the kind of thing that you do with 38-year-old Aaron Rodgers, not with 25-year-old Jordan Love, who's throwing it to 23-year-old wide receivers. They need practice. They need time. They need game reps yet. They're still so young. And I despised it then, and I've hated it all year, that they seemingly act like a veteran team, not like some uber young team that's just F it, we ball. And that mentality better shift, because right now they look old and crotchety. They look like they looked in the final Aaron Rodgers years, and they're not. And that needs to get fixed. They need a culture coach.
Roman saying, just so you know, I'm an Eagles fan, but my tribe has our own gate into Lambeau. Oneida Nation.
Hey,
go.
Cool. That's cool. By the way, Roman, thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate it.
And Saquon Barkley, he does not get the touchdown.
Saquon breaks free, but then does the smart football thing and takes a slide and keeps the clock moving. Commando.
They got turnovers. We didn't.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth. No doubt. Cowboys.
Bummer, but go down swinging.
Mm-hmm. Cowboys again, but damn this defense, bro. I'm so hyped. Yeah.
Rock Knees, great year for you both. Wish you well. Time for mock drafts. I will always bleed green. Go Pack, go.
Thank you, Rock Knees. Appreciate it. Ty.
What are your thoughts on the Chargers-Texans fan? If that defense keeps up, we could beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't see every bit of that game last night. But Texans played a lot better than I thought they were going to. That is for sure. So can they beat the Chiefs? Yes, they can. It will take a large scale effort, but I don't think the Chiefs are as good as their record this year. So Texans can do it. Absolutely.
Diller Hyde, let's hope they learn the lessons of this season. Absolutely.
Truth.
Commander G-Man, most drops in league proves you right, sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And Roman, you guys too just want to see what the enemy is thinking.
That's us. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining the final Lombardi Time Brews watch party. It is time for us to go. Now, as I said, tomorrow morning I'll be posting in the channel a time as to when this week we will do one last live to say bye to everyone, to let you guys fire off any random questions you have about the future of the team, about us, whatever. We'll be here. Sometime this week, I will post that in the channel tomorrow morning. And then I love y'all. I wish y'all the best, and it'll be time for us to go. So thank you, everyone. I see a couple more here pouring in. Chris, thank you guys once again. Glad to be part of this group, and support is awesome. You guys are the best. Thanks again. Thank you, Chris, because you've been here forever. Love you, man. Captain Kebbles, go Petco forever. Thanks for being there. Of course. Anthony, have a wonderful night and take it easy. Much love. And Jagabi, they're going to have their cake now and eat it, but soon we feast.
That's right.
So long, everybody. We love y'all. Go have a good night in spite of the loss if you're a Packer fan. And I will talk to you soon. Thanks. And as always, go Pack Go.